Good evening, everybody. Good evening. I didn't think I was going to make it in time, but on time. We're on time tonight, so that's a good thing. It's been an absolute manic week. Yeah, it's been a bit manic. Why can't I see how many people are watching? Why is it not letting me see how many people are watching there then? I don't know what's going on here. Doesn't tell me how many people are watching, but it doesn't matter because as long as you guys are in, I can see there's a few of you in. That's good. Yeah, it's good to see you all. I was going to do a quiz tonight, but because it's been such a manic week, I've had to sort get my son's braces off and go to the orthodontist and the dentist a few times this week. I've been driving. I had my nan's funeral this week as well, which was a nice send off. It was a really nice send off. She was 98. It was a lovely send off. They had a bagpipes and all that. They had a piper playing because she was obviously Scottish. So yeah, that was good. And now my mouse is playing up. So let's see if I can get it going, and let's see who's here. Yeah, I was going to do a quiz, but I'm going to do a quiz next week. But if we've got time later on, I might. This is what I'm thinking about using for the quiz. Oh, that way. I bought this game ages ago to do for the quiz. Quotation. So it's like guess the quotes. Who said the quotes and missing what words are missing and all that from it. So let's go through and see who we've got in. So I don't know why it's not showing how many people are watching, but let's say it doesn't matter. It's just weird that it's doing that. So we've got Max in. Easy. I hope you're blessed to make the most out of what we've got and what we face. 100%. I don't think I'll be watching, but just popped in to say evening to everyone. Hope you're all okay. Now, Jade's going through a bit of a bad patch as well as her sisters and her brother. They're all going through a bad patch at the minute because it's the first anniversary of their mum passing away today. So literally, it's a year today since they lost their mum. So hence why Jade, I understand, darling, and thank you for popping in. You didn't have to. But yeah, my thoughts go out to you all. Definitely, I've already said that in messages. Yeah. And all I can say is I love you. All right. And if you need me, you know where I am. Right. Good evening, Rich. I hope you're well. I hope all is okay. Good evening, AA. Good to see you. We've got Uncle Albert. Good to see you, Uncle Albert. We've got Chris Tyler and we've got my mum. So far, that is it. So there's only a few of us tonight, which is okay. But yeah, so I hope you've all had a good week. Like I say, it's been a bit of a mental one for me. So what with work and say the boys' braces and my nan's thing, but say it was so nice. Yeah, really good send off. So there must be a lot of people watching The Masked Singer. When I ran down the garden, like I prepared to do a curry earlier, and I was running down the garden, and the wife said, "Oh, you eating now?" So I ain't got time. And the Masked Singer was just coming on, so maybe they're watching The Masked Singer. But you lot are here, and that's all that matters. We've got Max in. I've been talking to Max a lot this week, and yeah, I'm waiting to see Max's video of the climb. If you haven't seen the video of the climb, check it out because see the extremes of the weather we went to. I've got 1,400 and odd subscribers, and I think there's only been 165 views on it. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But obviously I can't stop watching it because it just takes me back to memories and that. And the same as the one with the cave in. I think it's just brilliant. Absolutely love it. What else has happened? Oh, today I've been cleaning not cleaning, but clearing out one of the little bedrooms. It's a good job you can't see what's in here because down that way is just tons of stuff and the shed next door's rammed. What else? Yeah, because we're making it into a little office. So I won't be doing all my eBaying and that down here. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the YouTubing up there because obviously I can't fit all this in. and I quite like this being my background. So maybe we'll just keep this shed just as a storage, and just as I'm just going to check these comments. Where they gone? Oh, that's weird. This is doing funny things. I don't know what it's doing, but it is doing some strange things. I am live. Okay, that's good. I am live. I can't check on my phone because my phone's dead. All the good things. Trying to phone your son to tell him he's got to come home for dinner and he don't answer after about 11 or 12 calls. But yeah, no, it just seems like it's been such a long time since we did the caves and since we did the climbing and that. And yeah, just miss it like mad. I'm absolutely got a bug for it now. Absolutely got a bug. Can someone type a comment in just so that I know that it is working, because the comments have sort of stopped at 7:29 from the time I went live. Let me type a comment in. Oh no, that's my mum. So if someone can just let me know that it is live, it is working. It tells me I'm live. Let me type hi. Hang on. Right, so my comment has gone up. So it's weird because it doesn't. It's not telling me how many people are watching, and the comments have stopped. And usually, everybody is saying hello to everybody individually. So I don't quite know what's going on there, but hopefully it's all right. I just can't see what's going on because the comments, and I do need to see the comments. So why can't I see the comments? Let me have a look. I don't know what's going on here. All looks all right. All looks all right. General. Very strange. Hotkeys, general. Don't know what's going on there. Well, I can't see whether this is going out to you guys, or I can't see comments. So I don't actually know whether this is working. So hopefully it is. I'll just have to ramble on. But there seems to be a problem, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Let me go out and come back in. What's going on? See, look, I said everyone says hello to everyone. I was literally stuck. I was literally stuck at my mum's one. Look at now the numbers come up as well. See, look, technical hitches, technical hitches. But we've worked it out. I've gone out and come back in, and we've got Amanda in. Wild Blow, Cheesy Toe. We've got Ian J in. Good evening, Ian. We've got Amanda again. Lindsay and Alvin. Good to see you. We got Bell in. Good to see you, Bell. Easy, Sean. Could you actually see me when I was saying that I couldn't see the comments coming up, the new comments? Could you actually see me on the screen? Uncle Albert saying hi, Biker Dave ABL. Good evening, Dave. Hope you're well. I was watching your video earlier, your first car boot back. Alvin's in on his own. We've got Lisette in as well. How you doing, Lisette? Yeah. We've got Sean. Love back right at you all. There you go. See, can't be bad. You come on this channel and you get love. That's what it's all about. Got Porky in. Must have Lee, fix it for his selling in. Bless him, he needs a dose of Maximus. Who needs a dose of Maximus? Me? I've got the heater in here tonight as well because my old tootsies were cold. We got Sharon in. Good evening, Sharon. A comment in. There's mice in the back of the monitor. What was actually happening? Oh, you saw me. Oh, okay. So you could see me. I could see nothing. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, very strange. Good evening, Limelight. That's where I put my comment in, and that was directly after my mum saying hello, Rich, for the first time at 7:29, I think, and that was all there was. Very strange. It's probably them mice in the back shed again, chewing through cables. But that's another thing. My next door neighbour gave me an iMac this week, so I've been diddling about with that because I've never had an Apple computer, never had one. The only Apple product I've ever had was a 5S, iPhone 5S. That's the only one I had, and I haven't had one since. Oh no, I've got a mini iPad as well, mini iPad, but I've never had an actual iMac or Mac computer. And he gave it to me because he's just upgraded, and this it's amazing. So I'm going to see whether I should be able to get my mic and that plugged in to that. Yeah, and hopefully I won't get all these weird things happening. All good. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. And Stacey's saying we are here. It's good to see you, Stacey. Long time no see. Hope you, Vinny, and Luca are all fine. Lad UK. See. Little Lindsay and Alvin Dumpster Divers, I was thinking. I haven't seen that name. TJ, a work in progress. 32 watching. Hello. Hello back at you. I can see you now. We've got Matt sell stuff. Good evening, Matt. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you've had some good sales and that. Don't think you can see us. No, the comments were just stuck. And I reset the internet as well earlier, just so I didn't have any problems. I actually got on and went live at 7:30, as I'm supposed to. And yeah, and then the comments just froze for some reason. So I put a comment in and there was nothing after that. Loads in the chat. Thanks, Dave. So I was watching your boot sale thing earlier, which was cool. Hello. Yeah, I can see you all now. It's all good. It was that's what I mean. I've never had it where I couldn't see how many people were on, which was just threw me a little bit. We've got my mum's there. We've got Lisette. Just messaged him on Instagram. I know my phone's died where I was trying to phone my son to get him to come back home for dinner. So it's all these things happen at one time, don't they? Rich has a new computer, but he's hooked it up to dial-up internet. I know. Terrible, isn't it? 45. I know. We've got 51 at the minute, so thank you to all of you guys. Yeah, so we've got more adventure plans coming. I said to my wife, I said, I'll sort out that little room and get it cleared out because it was just like a junk room. Used to be our small bedroom, and then it was a junk room, and I say now it's just sat there with rubbish in it. So I've cleared it all out today, and yeah, making it into an office. So I say I don't think. Well, I wouldn't be able to fit all this lot in the background anyway. I could do quite like my YouTube background. Rich is good with his tech business, isn't he? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. It actually wasn't me. It was something to do with StreamYard. I was messing about because I went back out, came back in, and there you all were, which was nice. So we got Betty Boop in. Good evening, Betty Boop. Hope you're well. Oh yeah, New England Betty Boop. Oh yeah, of course it's Lisette. What am I talking about? The name threw me again. See, what's going on? Someone call him. You don't need to now. We've got Jason in. Good evening, Jason. Good to see you, mate. Everyone's saying hello. Richie Rich Stars left the building, only for a brief minute. Just tried jumping in using the old link. Tell you it's all good, but I ended up in last week's stream. Wow, what was that? Like going like a time machine, going back in time, was it? Good evening, Lisa. Good to see you. It's going to take Rich 3 days to catch up on the chat now. No, I think I'll get there. Yeah, everyone's saying yes. Yes, we could see you. Yes. I know it must have been annoying. Good evening, Pete. Good to see you, mate. I just couldn't see anything in the chat. Yes, we could see you and hear you, Rich. Not saying Rich is crap at IT, but this is an improvement on just hitting it with a hammer until it works. Very true. Yes, we could see you as normal from the beginning. There you go, see? So I was just stressing myself out for no reason. No, I wasn't stressing. I just knew you guys, you'd be here to chat to me. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I knew you wouldn't not turn up. But then I thought some of you might be watching The Masked Singer or whatever it was. I know a few used to disappear on a Saturday when the old Strictly Come Dancing was on. Must be love, love, love. 100%. Yeah, if anyone hasn't seen our adventure videos, please go and check them out. I say the cave, we've got the cave in one. It's the last 2 videos that I've done. You've got the cave in one and you've got the mountain climb one. I was very impressed with the views on top of the mountains, and we've got loads more to come. We're planning lots more trips. Yeah, been talking to James about some trips, been talking to Max about some trips. We've got loads of stuff in the pipeline. It's only going to get bigger and better. So, yeah, watch out for that. I'm hoping. Well, I was supposed to do some listing this afternoon. I said to my wife, I'll clear the room, but I've got a list this afternoon. Did it happen? Nah, because by the time I cleared the room, it was too late. And then she had to go and help my stepdaughter, who's just moved from a flat into a house near us. So I ended up clearing up a few more bits and getting the dinner prepared. And we've got a nice curry in that tonight. Curry and rice and naan bread. So, yeah, lovely. Lovely. Pete, Dave, and anyone else I've missed. Oh, there you go. No, it's StreamYard being a pain. Yep, it really is. It is. When it doesn't go right, it doesn't go right. Don't know what it was about. Crazy in my living room. We have Rich on at the same time as George. One on ITV, one on PC monitor. Show the love. Both playing at the same time. Didn't know George was on. I didn't know he was on. 5S was my favourite. It's the only one I've ever had. That's the only one. Well, actually, no. Yeah, it's the only one that I've ever had that was mine. My mate gave me an iPhone 6. Gave it to my son to use and he broke it. So yeah, it wasn't great. Sometimes StreamYard goes to sleep for a bit and needs a good swift kick in the teeth to wake it up. It sure does. For those confused, Hell on Helvellyn is not a gay Swedish porn movie, but the title of Rich's Who Needs a Chapstick disaster video. Subscribe to see if emergency services get called out. What emergency services get called out next? There was no emergency services called out. Thank God. It was thank you very much. It was really good. It was really good. Like I say, it got a bit scary at the top. But you just got to keep it together and get down. Max was what I'm hoping that. Well, you won't see what Max was doing because he didn't have his camera out at the time, but he was right. It looked to me like he was right on the edge, and I was going, "Please, Max, please just come back. Don't go any further." Because I just had visions of him going over the edge, as well as I nearly went over the edge. Yes, George is on at the moment. Oh, that's all right. It's all right. How dare he encroach on my Saturday Night Live? But listen, eBay, YouTube's big enough for everyone. It doesn't matter to me as long as I've got you guys here watching. It doesn't matter, and you can share the love. Watch this. I don't know how it'd be watching two channels at once. I think that'd fry my brain a little bit trying to watch two at the same time. Good evening, Stu. Hope you're well, mate. Hope all is good with you. Hope you're good. Yes, on Amanda's live tomorrow. Amanda goes live after Nick and Andrea at 9:15. She has got Lindsay and Alvin on tomorrow, so that'll be cool. I've also got on last week's live. I did say that I'm going to start doing getting guests on again, and also podcasts. I've had one person message me about doing a podcast, which is really good because it's someone that's not really been on anyone's before, and yeah, I've got a few people saying they want to come on the live, so that's all good. So we're going to get that all done in the next few weeks and get a list going. Where's Boom Shakalaka Boy? I think he's at home. I spoke to him earlier on, and he was chilling out in his van, waiting for Holly. Was at a club, and he was eating a katsu curry pot noodle, and had himself a nice cup of tea boiling on his stove in the back of his camper. He loves it. He absolutely loves it, and I'm so jealous I haven't got one yet. That's the next thing. Yeah, so that'll be good tomorrow. Seeing Lindsay and Alvin. Lisette saying happy Saturday, beautiful people, and hello, Rich. Good evening, Lisette. Well, probably good afternoon where you are, but it's good to see you, as always. Rich sent a message. Are you coming on with Max for the challenge? Yep. I haven't spoke to Max about it yet, but I shall speak to him. I'm probably going to get him on in a minute if he wants to come on. Stacey saying Vinny and I have. Oh God, again. Jesus, do you know what? I haven't heard of anyone that's had it for a long time now. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. My mum saying hello. Tam says the internet couldn't handle you being on time, Rich. He's cheeky. He's editing his video and listening at the same time. Probably is. Probably gone into shock. I'm usually on time. I think I've been late once, maybe twice. Usually on time, though. Usually on time. Oh, hang on. Where's that gone? Oh, it's the same chat. You have a few messages from me. Yes, thank you. I shall have a look. I shall have a look at that. Looking forward to this video, Bell. Yeah, it's going to be good. Oh, no, he's singing again. Nah. Please join me in wishing Maximus & Co. a warm 45th birthday. I know people say, how can he not be in his 50s with a wizard's beard and a haircut from a 15-year-old single mum? But it seems he can. Well done. Yep. He's had his birthday, and Carolyn, James's wife's had her birthday yesterday as well. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, that's right. Yeah, James was going to I think he was going to a spa with his wife this afternoon. So yeah, he's loving it. He is loving it. It's me. There you go. I know. I don't know why that threw me. Yeah, it was Max's birthday. Well, why don't you do some Saturday night? What? Why don't you do some Saturday night? Do what Saturday night? We bumped into Bill and Lucy at a jumble sale last week. Oh yeah, I know they're from Hertford, aren't they? Or Hertfordshire somewhere. There you go. Everyone's saying happy birthday. Live karaoke? Nah. No. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Max. So there's big plans in the pipeline. Big plans. And the funny thing is, at my nan's, well, so it's not funny going to my nan's funeral, but at my nan's funeral, I saw my uncles who I haven't seen for a long time, and yeah, he's mates with someone that that I've got on Instagram that does amazing stuff, like in the snow and the mountains and the climbing and stuff like that. Really good. And I found out my uncle knows him, so yeah, might have to have a chat about some glacier climbing or something. Max is getting loads of love. Look, Max is getting loads of love. I'm going to have to get him on in a minute, and I. Good evening, Antoinette. Hope you're good. Heard you were doing your Tom Jones covers. Oh God, no. Nah, can't do it. Sorry. Do love Strictly Rich, but came on as soon as it finished. I know you did, Bill, and I appreciate that. I'm showing an American visitor around Batman locations in Liverpool tomorrow. Wish me luck. Nice. Nice. Is that where they filmed it? That should be good though. Any new videos out this week? Well, I'm hoping to do one. I was gonna do one the other day about things I'm listing at the moment, just items I'm listing on eBay at the minute. But yeah, I've got to get some more items out because I listed a few, but obviously where I'm not listing consistently at the minute, with everything else going on, like the house, and it's just manic with the driving work I've been getting. I mean, they want me to do some more days next week. I think they want me to do the whole week, but I'm not doing the whole week. I need to get some listing on the go. Hence, making the upstairs room into a little office for my wife to do her work that she needs to do for the care home. She's a care home manager, so she can do her work up there, and then I can do my work up there during the day, and make a little photography area, and yeah, actually do it properly so that I'm not in amongst all what I'm in amongst at the minute, and everything's jammed in, and I can't get to things. I can't photograph things. Also, going to set up my light box that my daughter bought me for the smaller stuff. I've tried it out and it's really good. I just need to get it set up and use it all the time. So yeah, that's the plan, is to get it, the office work as a working office for eBay and for my wife, and just so that I'm not cramped in anywhere, and I don't know, like, where I'm in a situation I can grab 10 items a day and go and sort them out. 10 items a day, sort them out. And that's the only way I'm going to sort anything out with eBay. But that's the plan. That's the plan. But I can't wait to go on more adventures because I just love doing the adventures. But I've got to sell stuff on eBay to get the money to do the adventures. So catch 22. Like a Barry White narrated chocolate advert, smother yourself in this lady's content and see her cram yet another handmade wooden sparkly thing on her wall. Bell's Craft Corner. If you're not subscribed, please go and subscribe, because she just makes some incredible stuff, like my cushion. Look at that. Subscribe to it in glittery. Look at that. That's what Belle made. So she's very crafty. Look, the tassels on it. Yeah, so that's my lovely gift from Belle, which was amazing. Good evening, Lee. Challenge. What's the challenge? Challenge I'm in. Oh, yes. Okay, Max is in. There you go. We've just got to sort out a date now, Amanda, and we'll be in for it. Retro Facebook gaming bungle is not the excuse most people use to get the cosplay outfit on. So sub before we get the summer and shorts come out too. Tam and Belle resell. So there you go. See, Belle's got 2 channels. Tam's got 1 channel and Belle's got 2. So she's got it sorted. We've got 53 of you in now, so thank you to every one of you. Appreciate you spending your time with us. Ironing pesky t-shirts. See, what you need to do is go on my eBay and buy the steamer that I've got, which is worth over 200 quid, and I think it's on there for about 110 at the minute. And I might even knock some more off for a subscriber. But that's what James uses. James bought this exactly the same steamer off of me. Keeps telling me to set it up, but I haven't yet. Yes, I shall do that right now. I shall do that right now. One sec. Oh, let me see what I'm doing. Let me see what I'm doing. See, I should have done all this earlier, shouldn't I, really? I should have done all this earlier. Let's have a look. Where am I? Oh, there he is. There he is. There's the man himself. Look. There he is. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You don't. Does anyone remember Harry Enfield? You don't want to do that. You want to do this. What am I doing? What am I? Oh, God. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing at the minute. Oh, yes, I have. Oh, no, you haven't. There you go. There you go. There you go, Mr. Dave. And let's have a look. There he is. There he is. Has anyone watched the Instagram this week with the photos I've been putting up of the cave in and all that? 57 of you in now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Rich, your thumbnail looks like you're giving yourself the finger. I was pointing to where it says Saturday Night Live. That wasn't the middle finger. That was that one. ABL can go on and sing happy birthday to Max. There you go. Look, everyone's still saying sub to least appreciated Scotswoman since Black Agnes told the Brits to get out of my castle in 1338. There you go. Tonks Boutiques. Have you heard me sing? Yeah, on Instagram, you scared my cat, but I thought it was okay. Wow. Sorry, mate. I'm going live on George's channel. See you later. Good evening, David. Hope you're well. Hope the weather's nice in Ireland. Hope you're good. Hope you're good. Everyone's saying hello to David, which is cool. Oh, look, I'm nearly at the bottom. I know it's a surprise not to see our long distance gnome up some motorway tonight sporting a haircut from an Action Man figure, but it's true. For anyone whose meds are wearing off, that's a shed. Oh, Sean. I need to sort a dedicated workspace out too. I have stuff spread in different rooms, so not efficient at all to list or pack. Good evening, Dave.
How you doing, man?
Oh, look, the old camera's looking smooth. The camera's looking smooth there, mate. I like that.
Yeah.
What is that? Just a webcam?
Yeah. I don't know why it does this. It's not actually on blur background.
That is cool. I like it like that.
Yeah.
Good evening, Gwaz.
All sorts. I've got to do this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maximus. Happy birthday to you.
There you go. See, look at that. I've sent him the link. We'll see if he comes on.
Rich paid me 50 quid to do that.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, they want these things, got to pay for it.
How's things with you, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right. Plodding on. So I've had my nan, my 98-year-old nan. That God bless her. She's we had a piper at her funeral this week, so that was nice because she's Scottish. Like they had the bagpiper in his kilt and all his regalia. It was amazing.
Cool.
So yeah, that was a nice send off for her. I've just been doing a couple of days driving or a few days driving, getting my boys' braces taken off, which just all adds up, doesn't it? And then today the wife says, "Oh, we need to like clean the house and we need to sort out that little junk room." So I've been sorting that out, getting all that cleared out, ready to make it a like eBay room for me and a office room for her, really. So yeah, that's what we've been up to.
Honestly, separating your business from your personal life is absolutely essential. When I
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still use my sort of like dining room as a bit of a work area, but
Yeah.
getting the office out of the way so I can close the door
Oh, look, Jade's in.
outside.
Yeah, my poor
Something
old
to do it.
Jade. Yeah, that's definitely, because like I say, you know, if I come down here to do it, or I take stuff in the house gets overloaded with stuff, and she goes balmy, and I don't end up listing anyway. So like, it's just ridiculous, really. I take it up there with all good intentions, and as soon as she says, "What's all this stuff in here?" I just go, "I can't be bothered with it now," you know. Or if I come down here to do it, it's like, "Good evening. Where you up a mountain?
Just have I'm drinking me candle
Your
wax.
wax melt."
Me candle wax.
It's a birthday boy, isn't it?
Yeah, look, see,
I
Dave
only say most of
Dave sang happy birthday to you. But
That's
yeah,
the only reason I came on, Rich. That is
Huh?
the only reason I came on is to say thank you to Dave for singing such an amazing.
oh, there you
happy
go.
birthday.
So you got a blurred background as well. How comes you got a blurred
and
background?
again, I only done that when I heard you commenting on his background. I went to the settings on StreamYard. I'm like, camera settings, background. Have you got a green screen? No. Blur.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, you
Boss.
can
I'm
blur
like,
it.
nice.
Yeah. Let's hang on. Let's all blur it then. Hang on.
With the blurry game, this is what my vision's like 24/7.
Hang on. It just made me disappear. I don't know about blurring me. It's just
I try blurring my background, and it just makes it. It's just the same as non-blurred.
Bloody hell, man! I didn't know you played the piano, Dave.
Yeah, mate. I just picked that up today.
just made it all jumpy. Look. Just made it all jumpy.
If I move really quickly, though, it kind of gives the game away.
Hang on. There we go.
Old
There we
school
go. It's
rave.
not. It was all roboty then, all jittery and that.
Yeah.
I thought George Ross was live. I was looking for George's live when someone said George's live.
Sorry to disappoint you, mate. You know, he is there somewhere.
I was only going to go on there to troll him anyway. It's George's JAWG George, not George Ross.
Yes.
Chatting away, but I can't hear what he's saying. But he's on there somewhere.
George Ross.
Is it reset?
In there. Oh, shall I see who's in there? So we got Kath.
What is it? What is it? Reseller George.
Reseller George. Yeah. I don't know what his name is.
What was you saying, Dave?
George Ross uses some hardcore filters on his lives. I tell you, he's actually an 83-year-old woman. You know, George.
There's a bloke on Instagram. His name is Lilo Chip, and he's a young guy, but he's got an old man's like face thing on, and he's just so hilariously funny. Some of the stuff he comes out with is outrageous.
Talking about this the other day because
everyone's sending Jade big hugs, so thank you for that, guys. So it's the anniversary of her mum passing. It's the first year, so it's never easy, but it's always difficult, the first one. So thank you for that, guys. Is that a filter, or has Dave been stretched and slapped around into looking younger by some Thai lady? Well, there you go, Dave.
Is this ABL Dave? This ain't ABL Dave we're talking to, is it?
Well,
yeah.
I've been slapped about by a Thai lady. That's between me and the money I paid her.
Oh dear. So how's your week been, Max?
Mate, I'm not gonna lie. I told you I could save it for
there you go. Yes, Dave. We like getting Dave on drinking.
I
gave loads of beers to the mechanic that worked on my van. Well, I ain't given to them yet. They're in the boot ready for him, but I saved a couple. I might even go crack one open because I saved two for a reason. I thought I don't drink, but you never know.
You never know, do you? You never know.
Yeah, I had a wicked birthday, man. Like one that's eventful, one that I wish I had a camera embedded in here just so you could have felt the pain that I felt on my birthday, because it was a bit of a shitter. I'm not going to lie, but I'm smiling about it, and everyone's
exactly.
So I can't even moan. But it was just one of them things, man, where things just kept going wrong. Yeah.
I like Vinny saying, Dave, does Chirk start tomorrow?
It does, yeah. It's on the top field though, and I don't like to prejudge or anything like that. But I've only done it once. It's when it's been on the top field, really restricted on space. So if you're going a long way, then I'd wait until it shifts onto the big field. Personally, yeah, it's just there's only so much you can do with it. Even if it's rammed, you're only looking at maybe 30 cars tops.
Yeah.
So it's just not. It's not worth the hour and a bit drive for me. So I'm heading the opposite way tomorrow, going to Rotherhithe, which is not far from York.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Mm.
We've got some
Lovely.
Yorkshire stone in the background. Look at that. Look.
There you go,
Perfect
yeah.
timing. I think I'm just making that up. I don't even know. It's looked more like slate.
Stu saying, I can remember getting my braces removed when I was a teenager. Awkward job. Plus my trousers kept falling down. But boom. And Jade saying, hi, everybody, which is nice. Can you play that grand piano, Dave?
No, but I can play the banjo.
Well, I'm cleaning windows. ABL reselling is now live in the Swiss Alps. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm too tight to pay for StreamYard, so I've only got either a brick wall or that log cabin type thing.
oh yeah. What's on Max's head? Looked like he's bought a hat and forgot to take the price tag off.
Yeah, I couldn't be asked to put the microphone under my buffalo beard, so I've just stuck it to the mat. I couldn't be
That's
asked
all
to
right.
put
Looks
it
right,
back.
actually.
Yeah, I don't give a shit what it looks like, mate. To be honest,
Max don't
It's how
care.
my- it's how
He,
my
he goes
style.
mountain climbing with like trainers, and he puts boots on and then goes in water that's deeper than the boots. You know what I mean? It's what we
This is what I
do.
got for my birthday.
That's how we roll.
I got a set of wellies for my birthday. I got some good
Did
bits for camping for my birthday.
I'm getting some waders, mate, for the next time we go
Yeah, but to be
caving.
fair, the wellies are still. When I look at them, I'm thinking back to where the water actually came to my knee, and it's like pretty much to my knee. And these wellies don't go to my knee, so it's like
No.
waders would be the one. But at the end
That
of the
was
day,
that was
you
funny
know
though
you-
when we was
yeah,
away, because you kept mucking the water up so you couldn't see what he was standing on.
yeah, I was pissing myself when I was editing that because he
Look,
was getting
Sam's
so
in.
frustrated.
Good evening, Sam. Sam's on the JD2, Dave.
Nice.
Dave ABL selling. Gonna have to part ways with all my Harley Davidson t-shirts. People keep mistaking me for a biker.
Uncle,
are a
you'll always be a biker. It's in the blood.
Exactly. You'll
No,
always.
honestly, mate, you don't have to have a bike to be a biker. You just either get it or you don't get it. And you, sir, definitely get it.
I had a point somewhere.
Agreed. Chirk Topfield is rubbish if you're traveling more than 30 minutes. Yeah. So are you off booting tomorrow then, Dave?
Yep, 100% off over to Yorkshire. It's about an hour and 20 to this Rotherhithe boot sale. So, yeah, the thing is, the last couple of trips out, I've been to an indoor boot sale, which is over in Accrington. It's only about, I don't know, maybe an hour and a bit round trip. It's great because it's in an indoor car park. So even if it's raining, but I'm just getting a bit long in the tooth for it. I mean, you know what I'm like? I like mixing it up a bit. I like to get about a bit. I'm a boot sale slut.
And believe me, guys, Dave gets about a bit.
Oh yeah. Particularly get a bit of JD in, mate. I tell you. Mattress to me.
Right. So Jade's saying, "What? Oh look. Oh, here we go. Let's say there you go. See, everyone's cheered her up by saying, thoughts with Jade or whatever." Waders would be as tall as you, though, Dad. Don't think they make midget waders. Oh, thank you, darling. Love you. Oh, look, off to Warrington. Not expecting much. I was in Warrington last week. Delivering
great
pallets.
if you're on the way back from somewhere.
I was up because that's in the middle of Manchester and Liverpool, isn't it? Warrington.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I was up there the other week delivering pallets of. Can't remember what it was now, but yeah, I was up
Rich, you are all over the place. You've been doing the miles again, haven't you?
there. No, not this week. I've been doing the localized pallet stuff.
The local pallets this week. That's right. The ones you don't like.
Hate.
You prefer to do the long distance stuff.
Mate, I quite happily load up 3 pallets of whatever it is in the van, or 3 massive pallets or boxes or whatever. I don't care, but I'd rather load that up and they go drive to. I don't know. I've been to Fort William before.
Yeah,
I love it. I'd rather just get in the van with a few pallets, go drive miles away, drop them off, do the job, come back. It's much better than the localized pallet stuff. It's just a pain and it's just boring.
Yeah.
Jade Knight, a couple of jumbo condoms, one on each leg should do if they don't do waders for Dad. Thanks, Sean. Are you going off out tomorrow, Max?
What, boot sailing or anything?
Yeah.
Nah, my local one don't start till the 6th of March, so we've got a little while yet. And to be honest, mate, I've lost all interest. I've
Hey,
lost
what's
all interest.
What's that, Dave?
He's having a birthday lie-in and a fry up in bed, aren't you, mate? That's
Yeah, he wishes.
The other day, man. It's a couple of days ago, but nah, I will be going to boot sales and stuff. I will still enjoy the thrift, but I'm not doing anything else regarding eBay because this one out there has taken a proper backseat. And when we went away, actually, was when I thought, do you know what, I'm knocking it on the head because I was doing everything, and it's not for me to do. It's not my job, and I'm not saying I weren't enjoying it. But at the same time, it was meant to be a team effort. You know what I mean? And it started to be like I think I sold 3 trucks or something. It's like 90 quid's worth of freaking sales, man. I'm like, I know, yeah, not even 90, just under 8, I think it was actually. I didn't want to sell them anyway, so it actually worked out good because I wanted, you know what I'm like, I prefer to keep these items anyway, but they sold. And I said, Sarah, when we went to Lakes, I said, look, there's these 3 items. Can you message them back and apologise first for the delay? I said, and then you got to send it. And I got back, nothing had been done. And I was like, do you know what? Fuck it. I ain't doing it. Until she picks up the momentum again. I'll do it. I'll get involved. I'll still buy the stuff. I'll help, you know, do whatever when the ball starts rolling. But until that time comes, although she did actually, dropped a freaking bag of stuff in my van the other day, yesterday. She said apparently Sarah wanted it to list on eBay. So I don't know. She might start doing it again, but yeah, man, I got too much stuff up there in this new loft is completely filled up, and then up in my other loft is filled up. I'd like to say I would much rather. You still got loads of stuff in the hall, didn't you? At the lockup, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'd rather, whether it's on Whatnot or whether it's on one of your live streams, I'd much rather put together loads of bulk items like all the Disney stuff, all the vintage toys, like all the like antique stuff, and just do it in job lots, auction it. I couldn't either.
Yeah, we'll sort that out. Sort that out and do that one weekend because I'm sure people
I want to free up some space. At least then I can start another thrifting journey and just like
you've got loads. Every time I see your booting videos when you're like, oh yeah, just £2 for that, just £1 for that. I'm thinking, bloody hell, I'd pay you £2 for that and £1 for that. It's like I did giving it away.
I weren't really selling on eBay then though. That's the problem. And although I knew it's worth.
See you later, mate.
It was me battling Kev. It was Kev that put the 170.
Good evening, Ian. Good to see you, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, it weren't really my stock, although it was 50-50 in a way that we were selling it as one and we put all the money in together, but he put the down payment down for 170. So basically he got to decide, and we did fall out over it. I told you many a times we fell out because there's things that I know, even at the prices we sold them, right? I weren't too bothered about the £5 for like a, what do you call it, like a cooking set or pots and pans, brand new steamers. It was just random, like decent Tefal like makes and all these decent items, man. And I'm like saying to Kev,
look, Dave's at a car boot.
That's 30 quid on eBay.
What are you there, mate?
Dave's at a car boot.
What are you there?
Hi.
I'm bringing it back to reselling.
I reckon. Did you get that off Google?
Getting there early.
Yeah, I don't even know where this is.
He's got there early, look. He's got there early.
On one of my thumbnail backgrounds. I don't need stock, Sean. I've got to get rid of the stuff I got first.
Oh, that's the point. You reminded me. There's a reseller that lives locally. I'm going to visit tomorrow. That is just basically giving up reselling. So,
wow,
might be buying a load of his stock.
Oh, nice.
So, in fact, I just remembered that might just tip the balance into me staying in bed in the morning.
Oh, there you go. See, you might not have to get up early.
You don't need to. Unless you're looking forward to the burger van or the hot dog or whatever.
Oh, no. That smell of overdone onions, mate. It goes, it's awful.
Yeah.
Unless you're at a fun fair, strangely.
Yeah, they usually do. They're usually all right there, but yeah, some of the car boot stuff's just grotty.
I wouldn't eat it. I think it's just disgusting. It's just a smell at a fun fair that you kind of like associate it. You go in, don't you? But
yeah, it's just when you stood at a car boat and you like go to get a coffee, you think, oh, I'm a bit hungry, and then you look at it and then you go,
no, it's not food.
Nah,
struggle for the rest of the day because it makes you feel like street.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
that's
I think they're probably the ones that make the most money at the boot sales. Those the old
Get wrong. Fuck, it's
it's
like
the old
90% profit, I'm sure, in food, or 80 odd percent profit. Like when you look at it, it's crazy. I know some people that run some like similar sort of setups. Good money, man. Especially if you've got a good pitch. Like the one at our local boot sale, you'll never get any other companies other than the two. There's always one. There's always two burger vans, one either end of the boot sale.
yeah.
And
Oh, and the thing is, they're owned by the same people.
well, no. These ones ain't, mate. They're
Ah,
rivals, man.
at
They
Court
are
Farm, they are.
rivals.
That you know for a fact they're owned. Like a couple of them are owned by the same people. And they got
Yeah,
one
yeah,
either
yeah,
end.
100%. Yeah, that'll
And they got
happen.
like they got this couple of slush puppy things as well. And there's one side of the burger van and one the other side of the burger van, and they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same, and they're owned by the same people.
There's a lot of money to be made if you can handle smelling like a kebab all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Absolutely sting. You can't get the grease off you.
yeah. It just goes everywhere, doesn't it? Chris is saying sell the sizzle, not the steak. Yeah, that's about right. Sean saying looking forward to a nice summer's morning with bright sunlight at 7 a.m. and a field of cars. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Me and Jade will be there at Apps Court Farm.
I need to come down your ends and do a boot sale, Rich. That's what I'm going to do.
Listen, come down and we go and do Apps Court Farm.
Yeah, I think I should.
Because you'll see Sean. You'll see Sean there. You'll see Chop there. You'll see Ex Gov there. You'll see Ian J there. All the guys go there. I think James Fines goes there as well.
Go there, you know.
All the geezers. I met Gina Brown as well. I met there. Another.
You're just making these people up, Rich. You don't know none of these people. It's like you know Bob.
No, I don't know any of them.
And,
I don't. Well, I used to actually at Apps Court Farm. That's where I used to go and sell with Jay Flipping Sloth. But he ain't done nothing for a long time.
Hey, just because you ain't seen it, don't mean he ain't done nothing.
No. Well, people were asking about the Global Thrifters the other day. They're in Asia. They're touring Asia for 8 weeks.
No way. Got the little one as well.
3 weeks into an 8-week tour. Funny. Yeah, little one's out there as well. So
best time to do it. If you got kids,
they're doing Thailand, and I don't know the other bit they're going to, but yeah, it was on the because on Resellers Are Us. I didn't know that some new thing popped up on my screen and said, do you want to set up general chat on Resellers Are Us? And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So next thing I know is it's set up its own little chat room, and like everyone's coming in going, oh, thanks for adding me, and everyone's going, oh, I haven't seen the Global Thrifters for a while, and then they popped up, and they are away on holiday at the minute, traveling. So that was really nice. But
I finally got a holiday booked. I've been absolutely itching. Yeah, I'm going to Bifa.
Oh God! I went there once years ago. It was too much for me then.
Did you say Ibiza?
Yeah. I'm not.
We're going San Antonio.
I'm going to. There's a rock festival on over there.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah. There's a few of us going over, so it should be a good crack.
Chris is saying you look like you're at Royal Ascot. Good evening, mate.
Bloody ready for holiday.
James and Sarah, do you guys have any more trips planned, Rich and Max? We've got loads planned, and there's some mental stuff. We're planning Wales, Scotland, all over the UK, Ireland, and hopefully eventually after that, we're even planning European stuff. So yeah, loads of stuff in the plans. But there will be, I say, I'm just waiting for Max's Helvellyn video to come out because it's going to be a banger.
I've literally just started it. Just a heads up, I've just started it. Yeah, I spent about 3 hours on it yesterday, and I'm probably about not even 10 minutes in. And most of the stuff that I've been doing is just the little bit at the beginning, just to speed through. But just getting carried away again. What I will tell you though about going away, right? Only this can happen to me. I'm sure. I don't know, but so I went on Facebook yesterday, and I was looking for a gas cylinder. Because obviously I found out I've never had to buy one of these things before, and I was going to buy a brand new Caligas one from Halfords. The guy said, you are aware that you need to get that filled up, and when you go, the only places locally to us, you'll exchange it for a like for like, so you'll get a rusty one back 9 times out of 10. So I'm like, what? I'll pay 45 quid or whatever it is for that. Then I go there and pay. Anyway, I didn't want to do that, so I thought, sod this. I'm going on Facebook. I'll buy a second-hand one. I'll then take that back. So that's the plan, right? So last night, I go to a couple villages along a place called, where was it? Is it Stotfold? Yeah, Stotfold. I think it was little country like road next to this garden nursery. This guy said, I live next door to a garden nursery. It's the first gate. So anyway, I didn't see the gate. Took me about 25 minutes. Took me about 25 minutes to get there, 30 minutes to get there. Took me another 25 minutes to find the geezer's house because it was literally just off the road. You couldn't, like, you had to sort of break the laws of the road to get to it, like on the roundabout. It's mental. Anyway, this farmer guy come wading down the track with his like gas canister in his hand. I could see his silhouette walking towards me, and I'm just blocking a farm track now. There's no cars can get, but no cars did try to get past, but I didn't know this at the time. So I thought, if a car tries to come in behind me, I'm screwed. Can't turn around. There's nowhere to go. I'm in front of a gate that ain't open. You know, it's got a lock on it. There's a guy walking towards me with a gas canister. He looks pretty scary. Anyway, chatting to the guy, exchange details. He wants to come away with us. Right. To cut a long story short, this guy, he's not the sort of guy that I would imagine wanting to mix with me, first of all. Bit weird. He had his proper expensive farmer looking coat. Definitely a wealthy guy, man. And yeah, he reckons he does like 20 mile walks most days. Nutter. And
20k walks most days.
20 miles a day, he reckons he does.
Wow.
He don't look like he does. I'm gonna be honest. I hope you ain't watching.
He's pulling your leg, mate.
Yeah.
He looks like one of my old mates. I ain't gonna say no. Anyway, he's a nice guy. But he was showing me his Instagram and stuff, and he's got knowledge. He's a VW expert. He's had nothing but VWs. He actually buys and sells, Rich. This one could be for you. Not vans, but motorhomes. That's what he does for a living.
Yeah, see, I want to get a van so I can do a bit of stealth.
So he don't do vans, but he does do motorhomes, that man. But look, man, I've just told him. Told him a couple of the dates, rough dates that we are going to be going. He's done Helvellyn. He's done all the ones that we've done. Cribgold. And he knows his shit. Like, he was telling me about all this other stuff and all the gear. But yeah, nice guy, but just weird. I said to Sarah, I'll be about an hour, right? About 2.5 hours later, I come back. Yeah. She's like,
there's a question for you, Dave, there.
Like, I've just been chatting to the guy with the gas, and she's like, what about? I was like, I don't, everything.
Yeah. There's one for you.
Oh, metal unit, yeah. It does get damp in it, but only when it's really frosty. If it's really frosty, I get a bit. I mean, it's not terrible, and I've got a couple of like moisture absorbers as well that helps it. So it'll be fine. Yeah. It's cheap enough. It means all my shit's not at home, so that's the main thing. Yeah, but it didn't help that break-in for.
I mean, lucky they never got anything, but.
No. Well, the water got in overnight, so for a couple of weeks after that, I was sort of like that was the reason I bought these. They're like 3-foot long bars that you hang on the walls of the containers, specifically for moisture in shipping containers. But they were like 25 quid a piece. But that sorts out most of it. But aside from that, yeah, perfect. Still glad I moved.
Yeah. I'll have a little look at that, Sean, see where Purbeck is.
Just like big, like fag tips, filter tips that's sucking all the moisture. Like, is that what they are? Like the foam type stuff?
Yeah, I think it's like, it's like spill soap. If you really, so basically the bar filled with this, the beads and all that kind of shit. They're supposed to last about.
Yeah, I've got some of them. Yeah, they are like a little pot. I got beads in the bottom and it's sucking.
Oh, yeah, these are. Big versions.
I've got some next door, and a bit next door, the smaller ones. Bell, I was looking at buying. I for some reason I can't tell you the reason I wanted to do it. I wanted to buy a bus one time. I just wanted to buy a bus and convert it, but then I couldn't be bothered. And then I wanted to buy a fire engine as well.
I read that wrong.
It's when you were 5 years old, Rich. It's something that you've carried forward with you since you was a child.
I don't know what it is.
I want a Nino bus. I want a Nino.
Yeah, that's what I want. Sean's saying, get a diesel van, Rich. They will be giving them away greater in London now. Our mayor is expanding the low emission zones this year.
Listen, on that note, people, anyone in the chat that is looking to get a van, Rich, you're one of them. I think I've told you about this anyway, but if not, listen up. So that is exactly what I was about to reinforce. Because of this new emission thing, right? There's going to be a lot, and I mean a lot of flipping companies that are going to have to quickly get rid of their motors and buy new ones because it's just going to cost them too much. So there will be a lot of places that just buy them up and then flip them on for profit, but there will also be a lot of auctions that will be having a lot of vans that will be pretty decent condition. Yeah, all different makes and models. That was a little. Obviously, there's a lot of people that know about that, but that was an update from a heads up from. His name's Lee at Combe Valley Campers, and I watch him every Sunday. Like he does a live Q&A. And if anyone in here has literally got a camper van or looking to convert a camper van, you need to start watching Combe Valley Campers, COMB Valley Campers. They're based, Rich, not too far from you, my friend, mate. And I've done a little bit of research on them. Any question, put it this way, any question I've asked them, on this live chat or emailed them, because they just tell you to email if they can't answer it on the live chat. They answer free of charge, man. Like they sell everything that you'll need to convert your camper. They specialize in V-dubs, but they do convert any van. They just literally convert. What's up, Bubba?
Hey, going back to Sean's comment, wasn't that guy in the Fast and the Furious?
Who?
Diesel Van Rich.
Diesel Van Rich, yeah, it was actually, yeah, he was, yeah. Wow, yeah, Diesel Van Rich.
No, he was the one that cut his ear off. No, he's the guy that cut his ear off.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Where's the best?
He used to paint pictures with his penis. That one.
Oh no, I don't know about that one. Diesel Van Rich. That's my new channel name.
I need a pianist for me piano.
The thing is, it won't matter to me if I get a diesel van because I'm never going to drive through London anyway, so I don't really care.
Who wants to go to London?
I'm going further.
Right.
I don't mind visiting, but I'll jump on a train if I'm going to London. I'm not worried about it. I do watch some of the tiny home tour videos. Purbeck is the area opposite Poole on the peninsula next to Sandbanks. Yeah, my uncle lives in Poole, so I could easily get down that way. No, it's hey you guys. But my daughter's calling me Sloth from the Goonies. I'd have one I don't. Yeah, Sloth from the Goonies. Oh, that's one of my favourite films, Goonies. I love it. Hey you guys. Yeah, I love that film.
I finally got to open. I say I finally got to. It weren't that I weren't allowed, but I found my Christmas calendar under my desk, and I had 11 windows unopened. 11, and in the 25th one was a.
No way!
Yeah, man, 11 windows.
Hershey's bar.
Yeah,
it must have been that expensive bloody event calendar you got there.
Yeah,
it was Hershey's. They got boring, mate. They was all mini little egg-sized shapes of this, and then every now and then you got like a little
Well, you're lucky. I didn't even get an advent calendar this year.
Well, to be fair, yeah, I am very lucky. I
got a gym one. I've got a gym one.
Yeah, the gym one.
3 days in, I wanted to fight someone.
Yeah, the gym one looked really nice. I've got some nice gyms actually. I've got one that's got these little berries in it. Lovely. Oh look, Bell's saying she loves the Goonies. Goonies are amazing. Pretty much any diesel before 2015 will be charged. Compliant old petrols have trebled in value. I bet they have. Can't buy a cheap petrol car from after 2005 near London. They're all getting snapped up. Yeah. Hello all, just got home from work. Good evening, Sophie. Hope you're well.
Sophie, how did your month off go? When you were dedicating?
Oh, that's right. Yes, she did. She smashed it for a month, didn't she? So she could have a month off.
I'm interested to hear how she got on. Actually, I haven't spoken to her since.
Yeah,
back to work.
Yeah, definitely.
Her and my daughter have the same job in common or similar. Certainly.
Yeah,
similar.
Definitely. Good evening, Rob Krillin, in from New York. New York. Max is just that's it. He's just sniffed the lager and that's it. He's gone now. That's it. He's on one.
This is 0% alcohol as well. It's well strong.
You're not on the export, are you?
Nice cause or something.
Is there any alcohol in cause?
Oh, cause, not cause.
Cause light.
Oh my!
It says when the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies. Good one.
Well, it was definitely cold up that mountain.
4%.
It's like yellow snow.
4%.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what, when we was climbing that mountain, there was some yellow snow up there. I'm telling you.
You're polluting
Mate,
the
he
water.
was pissing and
Polluting
it
the
was
water
going-
table.
Yeah, just hope the wind don't blow back at you. I'll tell you what, I've got a good bit of video of you though, Max, when you're just coming up the path there, and it was just a big gust of wind, and it just blew all the snow your way and then stopped. It was mental.
Nice.
Are you seeing Frank Sinatra's New York, New York? No, we could do. We could get that as your theme tune, Rob, when you come in. Film choice of the week will be Nuts in May, 1976 classic. Chris does like a classic film. He does like a classic film. Yes, so I'm not going car booting tomorrow, obviously.
Are you doing any boot sailing tomorrow?
No, I'm not tomorrow. No, what have I got tomorrow? What have I got to do tomorrow? I've got to do something, but I can't remember what it is.
I got to get rid of these rich lips.
Yeah,
That's what I call them
don't get
now.
the rich
If
lips,
you ever
mate.
get
Don't
chap
get the
lips,
lip lips.
Call them rich lips.
Yeah, don't get that. It's not good for you. My wife said that it looked like I look like it must have been off Hocus Pocus where I had my lips sewn together.
That's it.
Yeah, they were
When they cut 'em,
bad.
didn't they, that geezer? Yeah, that's it.
But I don't know how they got that bad, and everyone else's was all right because
Well,
it just.
Rich, I tell you what, mate. If you look, that video that I put up, that's why I added. If you look towards the end, I put that picture of your lips up because just before, when you're talking on your own video that you uploaded, every time you say something, and I've been doing it through this live, I've just noticed myself
going
doing
like
it. Mate, licking your lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once they start going, it's so hard to do it. And also, mate, the whole walk, you had a necky over your mouth.
Yeah.
Right? You're breathing heavily.
I had my coat over my mouth,
Yeah.
didn't I? But you gave us those the balaclava thing, so I should have put that on really.
I heard it's because you're trying to suck start the van.
Yeah. Thrifty George is in. Good evening, George. We've all come over. Good to see you.
George. Oi, how am I still watching you and you're over here, mate? What's going on? I'm
Is
the only one
anybody-
in there. I'm the only one. Look, there's one person. It's me.
Yeah, there you go. See, is anybody over there interested in the NFL Super Bowl? Do you watch that, Dave?
No, I don't know. I've got a couple of the shirts that I bought on eBay
I'll
when
tell
I
you-
was drunk.
I'll tell you who
That's
does.
about as close as I get to the NFL.
Yeah, Mark. I think Mark, Blue Harvest Toys watches like the NFL and that.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. My colleagues love it, man. I got an NFL
Evening,
Marvel comic
Damien.
from the charity shop last year. I give it to my colleague. He absolutely loved it.
Good evening, AA.
If sports doesn't involve people kicking the shit out of each other, I'm not really into it, to be fair. Anything that involves blood and gore.
What about if it has an engine attached to it?
To a degree. I was having this conversation with my son earlier. He said, do you think, because he's just passed his CPT, he thinks he's Valentino fucking Rossi now. He says, are we going to do some track days when I pass my test and all that? I said, to be honest with you, I've done the Isle of Man TT. Track days are just boring.
Yeah.
So he's up for that. Track days. He's up for TT now.
Yeah. Jade's saying Max, you look a bit like Conor McGregor tonight.
Not good, Jade.
Lindsay, what happened to our musicals channel?
Rich and Irish.
It's better than bloody, what's his name? What did he call me last time? Sean. And I was watching Vikings the other day, man. It fucking, oh, mate.
I keep meaning to start watching that. 'Cause it's supposed to be really good.
Loki, that's it. Perfect. He's the coolest character, though.
Who is it? Cool, man. And he does a lot of mushrooms. I used to do a lot of mushrooms back in the day.
Oh dear.
Anybody, genuinely natural stuff, and you can see all the stuff that mushrooms are doing for good, like in the medical scene at the minute, man. It's all over Netflix, but this has been known for hundreds of years. But you know, you got to be careful and sensible. And I ain't done them for many years, but I would genuinely let my nan microdose on magic mushrooms. I think it would do everybody the world of good to expand their mind a little bit. Not if you're under the age and you're not responsible, right? Wait till you're a responsible adult if there's anyone under the age watching. But do a bit of research on it. There's something on Netflix. Can't remember what it's called. It's something to do with fungi. Just Google, or just have a look on Netflix. There's a whole documentary. I think there's a couple. But yeah,
Max,
I got a message the other day. Yeah, some woman at this pharmaceutical place, testing place, paying £4,000 a participant, Kev's done something similar back in the day, but Kev's was for some treatment that you didn't. I don't even know what it was for, but Kev got paid quite a bit of money for it. We had to go and visit him and that when we was kids because he's like putting his body on the line. But yeah, this woman was offering $4,000 to this company, £4,000 a person, and it was to experiment and do this test trial run of microdosing with hallucinogenics. I'm like,
I know they've done that for
me
years. They've done that for years and stuff.
For me to get high, mate. I was like, I think
Tonks is right, by the way, Max.
Interested in this.
Tonks is right, by the way. It's Floki, not Loki.
Floki.
Yeah, Floki, not Loki. You've got to follow the answer to that. Schwarzenegger turned down.
Yeah, 300 mil for portraying Mozart.
Yeah, but the reply is the best dad joke I've heard all week. You'll catch up to it in like 2 comments time.
Evening. Oh, there's Jay. Evening, mate. Have I gone past? I haven't gone past it, have I?
No, cinema.
I'll catch up in a minute.
Yeah.
I can't get into American sports. I've never watched them.
So what have yourself, just to bring it round to reselling a bit, what have your sales been like this week, Rich? Have you had anything notable?
Non-existent, mate. Non-existent. Yeah. The last bits I had go were, what was the last bits I sold? Let me have a look. It's been a while, so I can't remember. The thing is, like I say, I've been doing so much driving, I haven't been doing any listing. I can't see it at the minute. What was it I sent off? I had some decent sales. I had 3 decent sales coming at one hit. But that's really it. I've had nothing. When was those? I got them packed because I was doing something. Yeah, so probably last week. I haven't had anything this week because I just haven't listed anything.
Yeah.
Apart from a couple of pairs of shoes and stuff like that. I've got some more shoes I've got to list, and I've got loads of like bits of clothing and that to list. And
do you do the sell similar thing as well, just to zhuzh up your
store? I've done some drafts today, sell similar, because I've got some maracas. So I've done a draft for that sell similar. I always use sell similar if I can find it because it's so easy.
I mean with on your own listings. So you basically
I've done that as well.
You lend your listings and then sell similar on all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do that as well. Yeah. 100%.
What's your stand on promoting them as well?
I do promote. I usually promote whatever eBay sort of suggest. So yeah, and when it sells as promoted, but what I didn't understand about that is I've done like when I've done a coupon and put a coupon out for 20-25%, and they buy with the coupon, it says sold by promoted. But how can it be sold by promoted if you're why should you pay a promoted fee if it's sold by you sending out an offer? Because that's one thing that sort of puzzles me.
Surely it's just...
Well, there's a difference between coupons and promoting your listings, though.
Yeah.
I get that, but surely if they've done the same sort of thing, then it must be classed as a promotion still, or not. I don't know.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know what the coupons come up as. It should be either one or the other, shouldn't it? Really.
Can you do the Irish accent?
Yeah, it should be.
Nah,
yeah, but you know what these things are like, man.
It's quite a good practice because I found out, well, probably later than I should, that as well as promoting to the suggested rate, you can do that across the board with your listings. I cap mine at 10% usually, but you can also set a variable as well of however much. I set my variable to plus 0.5%, so it will just give me that extra room for maneuver as well. It's rarely that it's up to when I do sell with promoted listings, it's rarely up to that level.
Yeah. Do you put coupons out as well?
No. Just for the last sort of like 3 months, it's been I've done a sort of like either a 15 or 20% promotion across the store for about 10 days, just to sort of like kick up a bit of
Yeah, you don't want to do that 99p listings again.
No,
99p auctions.
I never do a promotion. I never do a markdown sale. Sorry, anywhere near the end of the month.
No.
So like a few days before, a few days after, because obviously I don't want to lose the people who are going to spend the money because it's payday.
Yeah. Right. Well, I got there eventually. So, did you hear that Arnold Schwarzenegger turned down 300 million to play Mozart? And Arnie's reply was, "No, I'll be back."
best dad joke of the week.
It's a classic. It's a classic. George is saying UK biggest cannabinoid oil produced in the world, and yet it's legal here. Madness. Yeah. Hi, Damon again. Don't
There's
visit
a reason
Richmond
it's illegal here because they're making far too much money of it, exporting it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's counterintuitive, really. But...
Yeah. Well, I'd say I used to work for a place and we used to transport like 75,000 cuttings at one time to a garden centre to be grown on, but all the THCs were taken out, and they used the oils. They produced the oil to make the oil for kids that have epileptic fits. And these oils literally stopped kids that were having up to like 50, 60 fits a day, and it was completely stopping it. Like, what an amazing thing! Like, you know,
so much more. It's so much stuff.
Honestly, the UK is so backward on stuff like that. I lived in Germany for a couple of years with the army, and prostitution is legal over there, and it's all regulated. And all that stuff. And the cases of sexual assault in Germany are a fraction of what they are in the UK as a result of that. So,
anyone who tried Trip a CBD juice in the supermarkets, apparently it's meant to help with pain and chill you out. I'll tell you what I did try. Me and my wife went to Hampton Court Palace to a food show, and there was someone there that was doing the CBD gummies, the little gummy sweets, like little gummy bears.
What?
And like,
they
he
CBD
said,
or THC ones?
No, they were CBD. Yeah. And he said, have one of these. He said, and go and have a little walk around. Come back and tell me how you feel. And like, we was just walking around, and I said, do you feel anything? And I think because we were trying to feel something, and she went, I feel a bit funny. Like, I said, oh, yeah. I wasn't sure, but like then we went back and we was talking to the guy, and he said, I can tell by talking to you that it's working, you know. It was weird.
Did you go back to the stand carrying 3 burgers? That would have been short.
Yeah, 10 bags of crisps like the munchies.
I've actually had some of the gummy bears. I don't rate all that stuff. The only reason I don't like that sort of stuff, right? I've got kids, and I've had kids a long time.
Yeah, you wouldn't want them to eat them.
No, they're too they're exactly the same as the original gummy bears. And when you've got a bag of those, if you had some of them on the side, like
but if you're sensible, you wouldn't have them on the side. But like, we just tried them and walked around.
Not even in the side, Rich. If there's in a cupboard and a kid found them, like it's sweets at the end of the day, man. I'll tell
you what, mate. It'd shut them up for 10 minutes.
It would, mate. I tell you that,
mate. We were walking around, and it like by the time we got back round to the bloke, I don't know, like I suppose it did feel a bit like, you know, like really chilled and relaxed.
Eating is probably the best way.
The thing is, it's good for asthma as well, because me and my wife are asthma, and my wife's more asthmatic than I am, and like for us, like it was just relieving the lungs as well, and just making all your throat like relax and that, which was really nice.
Yeah. There's a lot of place for it,
good evening, Theo. We got Theo in from Ireland as well. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're doing good. Can people hit the thumbs up? It's free. It is free.
Tis free. Tis free.
Tis free. We got George is there.
Here's his quiz then. Oh, Rich, what's this bloody challenge that Amanda's on about? What's going on?
If you hit the thumbs up, guys, Rich will give you a $5.
No, don't tell people. I haven't got any money. So, you know, I'm coming back to chat. These two are boring. Thanks, mate. Just got to that.
I thought you'd gone past that comment.
Yeah. We got Flip and Phil in. I'm off to the car. Oh, look, Flip and Phil's off to the car boot. But I'm determined not to buy stock. I just need to see a man about a fire stick dog. There you go.
A fire stick dog.
Fire,
Fire.
was it a fire and a stick and a dog? That's not very nice, Connor. What?
Don't worry, Rich.
Oh, no, he's talking about you,
yeah, no,
Conor McGregor.
You're just about, as you know, you're a millennium behind on this.
I am. Well, I keep getting to the bottom. Georgie
no, there's only what? James is in it. Boom shakalaka.
Is he in? Thrifty Georgie saying he caps his at 3%. We've got Sir Pete in. Good evening, Sir Pete.
Hello, Pete.
I hope you're well. Sean saying I promote nothing the first month it's on sale. If it does not sell, then when I sell similar, I promote at 3%. Most things sell without paying an extra fee. Nice, yeah, but yours is a bit of a niche thing, isn't it? The old antiques does pick up some nice stuff.
Yeah, it does depend heavily on what you sell. If you're more mainstream and broad, like clothes, shoes, trainers, all that kind of stuff, then you've got to compete. You got to compete with other people doing exactly the same thing as you are.
Yeah, he does pick up some really decent stuff though. Right, you better believe it, Mandingo. We have James in. Hope you're well, mate.
It's smelly, Bell. It is very smelly, and that is the thing that I don't like about it either. It stinks. So I'm just replying to a comment. I just see that on the chat.
Damien saying I have a 20% coupon running this weekend. Best sales day so far this year. Nice.
Play to you, mate. Fair play. James's profile picture now makes him look really exotic and well travelled.
I know. That was up the mountain, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was up the mountain. Yeah, no, that was up Helvellyn. That's when we was up there a few weeks ago.
That's when he was leading the way, pretending he knew what he was doing.
I know.
He's some kind of extreme weather
extreme weatherman.
That's it, extreme weatherman or something like that. He's actually introducing Niagara Falls there.
Exactly. James is saying I got up to 8% on, but not seeing the benefit of it. I might take it off when they put their fees up.
Is that the recommended rate, Tonks?
I've got a piddly 5% off coupon on at the moment and had 3 sales today. Obviously, I always want more, but that's all right.
I might go onto Sarah's eBay store and put everything for 99p for a laugh.
Yes, very true on the cannabis farms in the UK. I work with someone who used to be a lab tech at one. There are huge warehouses all over the place, but security is super tight. Nothing gets out. 100%. I mean, we had to have it run with a special government license to transport it. So and there had to be 2 of us in the truck as well. So yeah, just in case. It should be legalized for medicinal needs. Yeah, definitely. I mean,
I'm not a fan of alcohol. Alcohol is a poison, right? And it's man-made, and you can do all the.
I'll tell you what, Max. I'll tell you what, Max.
Depression, all the rest of the shit that comes with alcohol.
I'll tell you what, Max.
Use.
I love alcohol.
We agree.
No,
we agree.
I'm not saying that it can't be enjoyed, right? But when you look at on paper, what stems from this sort of stuff and what stems from the natural grown plant that could cause so much greatness in the world. And there's a reason why that they hide it and keep it under wraps and all that stuff is because it's just deep.
I don't want you going and getting in trouble tying yourself to trees this week, all right?
I'm doing it.
Sticking yourself to the M25.
I'm doing it.
I'm getting clothes cheap. I have to buy one to get 50% off another and not a single double sale. Would be like that in the States. Bellscraft Corner, when anyone can get a prescription and buy. They have a medical card out there, don't they, for it? 28 likes, 63 watching. Smash the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, James.
Yeah.
I tried to sell the Body Shop CBD products, but they took them down straight away on eBay. Wow, and the Body Shop's like we got the actual original. We've got the actual original Body Shop factory down here because the lady was from Little Hampton, I think. So, double cheeseburger and small fries, please. Sean, you keep paying me money.
No, he's not. He wants some bloody food, Rich, and you just keep missing the trick.
Cheeseburger for £2.99. You're a better man than me.
He's living in the 90s, mate. Sean's living in the 90s if he's getting a flipping cheeseburger and fries.
He's just about to get a triple cheeseburger for that.
You can get a bloody Happy Meal for that, could you?
He keeps
Dave,
getting.
not too much, Dave. Not too much, Dave. That ain't a freaking shot, Matt. Boy.
That's it. It's perfect.
It's
Right,
mixer.
Pepsi.
Easy.
He's an adult now.
Yeah.
He's allowed. He's not
I'll do
sneaking
this
behind his
one
mum and
before.
dad's back.
Contrary
True
to popular
Sean,
belief,
it's
I'm
just
not
probably
actually a big drinker.
Having fits and cats places in or pain. Well, it's only a
Mate,
story, and it really helps
We
the
all,
symptoms. It does. Yeah.
we all start drinking when we watch Rich. There's something
Boom
about
shakalaka. You have to. Like, it's the only way you can get through it. It's the only way you can get through it. Boom
Wow.
shakalaka, James.
you know me, Rich.
It's actually
I'll
a
let-
joy to be
so-
here.
so if
Richard.
you want
Yeah,
to-
it's never a chore. Always a joy.
Oh, thank you very much. I want a cheeseburger now. Sophie's saying, "Oh yeah, I do actually. I've got a curry waiting
I
for
ain't
me."
gonna lie, I got spoiled earlier. I had a Five Guys.
Oh, you lucky thing.
I've only
So-
ever had two in my life. I had one when I was about, I don't know, it's a fair few years ago. I was in London.
I don't think I've ever had Five Guys.
Oh, mate, if you got the spare 15 quid for a burger and chips and you're feeling plush, like I wouldn't normally do it, but
Hmm.
it's in the moment, man. I'm so glad I did. Double burger, cheese and bacon, crispy bacon. I had some mushrooms in there as well. Oh, man, it was
It's starting Dave off now. It's making funny noises.
Talking pornography to me, mate.
Mate, you know when the
You can
bun
have
is
Frank's hot
greasy
sauce on
and
it
you
as well.
hold it and you hold in the warm bun and as you squeeze it, you can sort of
Oh,
see the
brioche
grease
bun
sort
as
of
well,
just spread
brioche.
between your fingers.
James is saying, "Have I missed the Wasky review?" No.
Yeah, it was. I could smell all sorts, James.
I sent you something, JR, but as you don't reply on Insta, I'm not telling you what it is. You will just have to be patient. Sean, I'm sure I read somewhere that Theresa May's husband owned a cannabis farm.
Yeah, they've
I have
got.
no
They've got.
clue.
You look at the elites, the amount of elites, and you look at what the cannabis farm's done for the American industries. Like literally, it's picked them up. It picked America up off their flipping knees,
Mm.
and that's all out there, black and white. It's
Well,
facts.
George is voting for you for PM,
I
Max.
see that. I'm already there, man. I've
You
got.
don't
the
have to
YouTube
say
channel.
what I'm
George.
saying, little schmeckaroo. Say what you think.
I think
Good
Theresa
evening.
May bloody
Good evening.
drove a product, didn't she?
Yeah. ABL's response straight to drinking. Lovely. Hi,
Well,
Ricky.
when
Good
in
evening,
Rome.
Rick. Max, I'm not like Dad. I very rarely drink. She doesn't actually. She doesn't drink.
I don't either. This is
How do you
honestly
like the
genuinely
grim,
the first
barren
person
wastes of
in my life.
Northwich? I like it. I liked it up north. I thought it was cool. The Lake District is just amazing. There's so much to do up there. I absolutely loved it. Warrington, I was probably there for about 15, 20 minutes, and then I was back out. I escaped
On the road
fast.
again.
Yeah, Warrington's
It's
not
just
great,
likes to
mate.
be on the road
No.
again.
You're not a big drinker, are you, Dave? You just drink big. James is saying.
It has been known, but I'm a bit of a lightweight these days. To be fair.
Sean, stop sending me
always been
money.
like
Is
that.
this not Uber Eats? No, Sean, it's not Uber Eats. I told you that last
Guilt
time.
tripped in, they're chipping an extra £2 in. There you go. There's your Happy Meal, mate.
Yeah. Need a mortgage for Five Guys, Damien's saying.
You do.
Probably
It's
because you have to
insane.
drink to be able to watch him. Thank you. Five
Some of the
Guys
sliding roads
shakes
in the
are
country in the
banging.
Lake District.
What?
Yeah, I
Some
didn't
of
have
the
a shake.
sliding roads in the lake in the country in the Lake District.
Yeah.
In fact, when Santa comes over, even
Yep.
though he's long up his bike boots at the minute, I'm going to see if I can twist his arm.
Yeah, he'll have to get
on
him.
one of the lads' bikes.
Yeah.
I've got a book, Dave, and I couldn't. You asked Sarah. I've had this book for about 3-4 months, maybe longer, and I got it from the Boots out or the charity shop, actually, one of the charity shops in town. And I couldn't make up my mind
Yep.
who I was sending it to, whether it was you or Santa. And because of that, I've kept it. It's
Yeah.
still there. But it's a cookbook. I'm going to tell you what it is because you're not going to get it now anyway. Or it's Santa. Actually, I'll tell you what. There's only one way to fucking settle this. You two need to meet up, have a fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
You and Santa. Winner
Sorted.
takes the book.
Yeah.
Winner takes
You've
the
seen the
book.
sides of him, though. He'll well have me.
Yeah, to be fair, especially if his missus gets involved as well, they'll tag team you up,
That's a
and then
video
Rudolph will jump on you and start.
this is some serious live streaming. You better believe it.
No, it's called what book was
You
it?
won't. You won't
Hairy
get.
Bikers. It was the
You
Hairy
won't get
Bikers.
these. Oh yeah, the hairy bikers. I watched
Yeah,
one of the
it's
hairy.
like
One of the
Harley
hairy
Davidson.
bikers was with. Who was it? It was going around the country with. Who was it with? Oh, someone else. I don't know. Some
Another hairy
programmers on this
biker.
week.
If
Um,
you want an
yeah.
absolute treat, sorry to interrupt, Rich. If
Yep,
you want
go
an
on.
absolute treat, Google the Larry Bikers.
The Larry Bikers.
The Larry Bikers. Honestly,
I'll have to watch that.
Not now because obviously we're
Yeah,
in the
well,
company
yeah,
and all
yeah.
that.
Don't
So
leave
won't
yet.
get left.
Google the Larry
Well done, Dave.
Bikers.
They've all gone
You
now.
won't
Right.
regret it. You will not regret it.
Right. No one will be getting these things because no one watches what we watch. There's a guy that does his channel name is the Blot Outdoor Show. Bonnie Lads on Tour, and he goes out and he does all these.
Just put it out there. I don't watch them. I do.
He does
I
all-
watch them with them two. I don't need to watch them because between Rich and James, when I was editing that freaking video, and myself included, every other word was right. You better believe it. Right. Mandingo. Right.
You know it makes
better
total
believe it.
sense.
That's it. That's the other one. I'm like, fucking.
It's this guy, right? And he stealth camps, but he takes his workmates with him, and one of his workmates is this little
No,
midget
he takes
guy.
only one person with him. He takes the
Yeah, but no, he's gone with the two Chris's
his
before.
workmates.
But like it's usually him and this little his dwarf mate, little schmickaroobles, he calls him. So funny.
It's sad. But Sarah literally rolled over, Dave. I was watching it. They put one on the group chat, and then I thought, I'll just check this out. And I'm watching these guys in this tent just laying next to each other, pissed out.
And they just basically they go in this tent, they go somewhere mad, like at the bottom of a wind tower or something like that, or behind
Or
behind a McDonald's drive-through.
or a roundabout.
On a little roundabout. But what they do is they basically get in the tent and get drunk, and they do a whiskey review after they've drunk most of the whiskey and they've had beers and ciders. Yeah, oh, it's mad. I'm still listening while I work out. Thank you, Lisette.
She looked at the screen. She was just like, "What the are you watching?" And she's like, "That's weird." And it was just the two pissed guys laying side by side. It is
funny. It is
They're
funny.
doing well though. They're doing well. Fair play to them.
Oh, look, James is getting a pepperoni cheese stuffed crust in an oak barrel. I'm getting fruity smells, maybe orange peel. What are you getting, my little mundinger? Yeah,
Yes.
I'm getting pepperoni cheese stuffed crust. I'm getting oak in a barrel and fruity smells, maybe orange peel.
I've got a
Mandingo.
question for Sean. Sean, which Richmond are you from? Down south or up north?
No, down south.
Oh, all right, okay.
Little
got married
midget
in the
Rich.
one up
Ever
north.
seen a big one? No, I haven't actually, Chris. Yeah, it's
Ooh.
true.
Ooh. Who likes Ferrero
Are you allowed
Rocher?
to call them midgets?
Oh, I love
anymore?
Ferrero Rochers.
I've got
Sorry?
this for my birthday. I'm making
You're
it
allowed to
soon.
call them midgets anymore.
No,
No.
midgets or dwarfs. Everyone calls me a
That's
midget.
why. Oh, guess what I've got in the cupboard? And I thought they was going to be discontinued already, but when I've heard that Midget Gems was actually going to have to change their branding, I just bought like 5 packets of.
I love midget gems.
midget
They're my
gems,
favourite.
Put them in.
It's
the
only
cupboard.
midget. It's only midgets that
I
can have
thought,
them.
you know,
Though.
when they discontinue them, that might be something you'd be able to stick on eBay.
Yeah,
Over the fence, make
like
bit
a
of money.
slower. Yeah, look, what's
But they
Sean
still
saying? Like
fucking
a,
sell them, man. Every
I
shop
know.
sells them.
I know,
Have you,
like a
brought
slower,
enough, have you brought enough for everyone, Max?
I bought
like a
5
slower
packets.
James
I like
Cameron's
number
Max.
5.
Max's version of Hell on Helvellyn will be with us by Christmas. Sub in case he sneaks it out before your eyesight fails.
To sing you
Maximus.
to the headmaster.
Do you know what I've always wanted to own, and I saw one come up for sale. It was only the pyramid, like to put the Ferreros on the pyramid stand, like on the advert.
Have you seen this?
That looks nice.
That is
That looks
honestly, man. I've just literally had an accident. That is insane.
That's how you
That
spell it,
is
Chris.
like
White
orgasmic.
chocolate
I'll tell you.
sickly as
I can't eat white chocolate. I hate it. Milky
Oh.
bars and anything white buttons, I can't eat it. It's
That's
just
all
not
right,
nice.
Rocco.
some people
Yeah,
say I
Ferreros.
look like the Milky Bar kid in like 57
What?
years' time.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, you don't have to say what I'm saying, my little schmeckaroobles. Max,
Oh
love
my
the new
God, that
monkey.
is amazing.
Max,
I am not even. Oh, this ain't even a sponsor, man. I'm telling you now, you got to buy this.
where'd you get it? Where'd you get it?
It's my birthday. I don't even know.
Not a
if I got it.
sponsorship, but
Fucking
It's not a sponsorship, yeah.
I can't. I'm dribbling.
So am I.
Whew. I'm
Max,
getting hot, man.
love the new monkey
is like
toy.
a-
hey, shake it off.
James is saying he loves the new monkey toy, Max. What's he talking
Yeah,
about?
so do I. Woo!
It's amazing what
Yeah.
you can get from Love Honey.
Yeah, love honey dud cup. Oh yeah, I haven't got that. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Ridge Monkey. Yeah, the Ridge Monkey.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
Sarah
yeah.
mentioned.
yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Yes,
opened it.
that's a toy and a half. That is. I thought you was the
What is
owner
it?
of midgets.
What is it?
It's
Is that
a
the thing on your-
it's a thing for cooking in the Ridge Monkey's a thing for cooking in the campers. But
Oh,
like
It's cool, man. James
when
basically
we
took
was
us-
away, James done us
and-
toasties. We took toasties up the mountain, cheese and ham toasties, because James made them and we took them. Yeah, it's like a cooker. You
It's
can cook
basically a
loads of
pan.
stuff
It's
in
a
it.
pan.
Yeah,
but
pan, but like it's
shaped like
double sided, so you can flip it straight over.
Oh, cool.
Very cool. Oh, mate, it cooks
Like a
everything.
joint on
Grill.
it.
Cooks
Then
everything
it
on it.
also comes
Oh,
apart, and
George
you've got
prefers
two
white
pans,
chocolate. What chocolate is it, Connor?
and it's
Jade
a
saying.
sandwich toaster.
Good evening, Chris. Good to see you, mate.
Hey,
Hope
Chris.
you're well. Ridge Monkey, yeah. You can cook anything on it.
Oh,
He done toasted
did you,
in it,
Did you see
pizza.
Chris has gone over 10,000 subs now?
Yes, congratulations, Chris. And Damien's
Oh,
gone over
milestone,
3,000.
Well,
Damien's
to
had
be
his
fair, he
3K.
does provide a lot of value for money. Does that?
Who? Who?
Chris Hayden.
Does he?
Yeah, held you.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you do, really, Chris. I'm only joking.
Fanboy.
Who's Chris? Chris
I've
who?
got. Do you know what? I've got a lot of respect for Chris,
Oh,
and let me
Chris.
tell you why. Because Chris, if he's got a
He left the police force. That's why I
no,
respect him.
that's not that one, not that one. But no,
You missed the whole conversation about cannabis, so we're all right. With
yeah, he missed that one. Yeah, no, because he when he was doing the football lives, there was one that was on the same time as my live, and he actually messaged me to apologise, and I said to him, it don't matter, like
Yeah, but Rich,
YouTube's,
mate, it's because you're
YouTube's a
YouTube's
big-
isn't ya? That's why.
YouTube's a big place, mate, and it was just so respectful of him, and I just respect the guy.
They call you Little Rich down in Little Hampton.
No,
Like,
well, they
people
say
really
they call me Rich, but they say I've got a little Hampton.
Ah, that's the one.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's an honourable guy. Check my channel, and none of the well, in fact, no YouTubers subscribe to my channel. None.
I do.
Do you? Oh, legend.
Hello, Master Chris. There you go. Not a fan of white chocolate. I can't
Well, I'm
stand
not
it.
really, to be fair, but when you got Ferrero Rocher, in
Yeah,
the mix,
Ferrero
that
Rocher is
does
a
taste
different,
like
it's a
white
different
chocolate.
kettle
I
of
don't
fish,
care
isn't
what
it?
you say. It's hazelnut, man. It's how can you not like that?
Yeah,
Sean
look at the
Sharp.
MGT
It's trying to feel a
toasty,
little
mate.
bit regal, doesn't it? Like the ambassador of somewhere.
Yes.
I
Rich
have
is
no
saying,
idea I'm up in the morning, by the way.
Is that what they called him, Jade? Little Rich. That's what it's weird because that's what I called him when we was away. Little Rich.
yeah, NGT's not as good as the Ridge Monkey. I'll tell you what, the Ridge Monkey's amazing. They've always called him Little Rich. Well, no, actually, they don't. They call me Little Dick for short. Oh dear. Yeah, that's what it's called me.
That's what I like.
That's
about
what
it.
it's
They do
called me.
things differently down south, don't they? They do things differently down south.
Yeah, we do different things different down here. Chris is saying hello to everybody. Thank you, mate, for coming out. That BS me and Max have seen it in my little schmeckaroobles. It's an anaconda, and if we're going to Wales, you have to have a license for it.
This started right because I was telling James it's actually on my edit as well, and this is.
Oh.
He was going. We both jumped out of the
Oh.
sofa to go for a wee, right? And I finished way before he had finished, and I'm like sitting in the
I'm
front.
fine for a
I'm like,
wee.
Where is he?
I've just muted him.
And I could just see this thing flopping around like that, right, next to Rich, and I'm like, what the?
You unmuted him at really the wrong time there.
Yeah, that was the wrong time.
Right. Anyway, so
I thought he'd finished.
I look out because I'm waiting for this guy to finish doing what he's doing, and I just see this like anaconda flying around, which I thought was his manpiece. Only 2 minutes later to find out that he peed on his belt and he was wiping his belt down.
Oh my god! I really wish
It's
you had
like a
fucking
silhouette of
unmuted
this
him,
man wrestling an anaconda.
Oh dear! Look, Jade's saying they call me Dickhead. That's nice. Look, my daughter loves me. She does love me, really. But yeah, no, that was so funny when we went away. It was mental. Yeah, cover your ears, Jay. Don't listen.
Yeah,
Don't
sweet
listen, Jay.
baby Jesus. Honestly, I
Sweet.
thought this was sort of like a PG channel.
It is PG till Max comes on, then it all goes tits up.
Fine, man. It's 9:10.
That's the watershed.
Past the watershed, just about. But no, it was good, mate, and I can't wait for the next adventure. It was just brilliant. It's brilliant. We've got to try out Max's. We've got to try out Max's inflatable tent as well. He's got an inflatable tent.
Yeah, I've never used it. My colleagues borrowed it off me a couple of times, but I've never used it myself. But I'm looking forward to using that. But he reckons it's decent. Takes about 6-7 pumps and it's up, apparently.
Nice.
We're going to sleep in the cave, mate. That's what my plan is. We're going to go to Fours Cave in Peaks. That's where I want to stay if I can, in that cave overnight. That'd be cool. Yeah, man, we need to go anywhere. Even if we're doing like coming up to yours and doing a boot sale, we'll just like camp out at the pitch, or you know where the boot sale will be. We'll be the first ones in. We'll just
yes.
in the van.
Come and do a car boat. Come and do a car boat. You better believe it, my little mandingo. They don't call him Richard the Tripod for nothing. No, they don't call me Richard the Tripod at all. Oh dear. See, I just see they're all in. They're all beating me up verbally. If I wanted abuse, I could have stayed indoors with the wife. What's Max doing?
Free Willy.
What is that? What the wife's asking for?
No, yeah, no. He's
don't want to pay for it.
I have that much
power.
Yeah, he makes her pay for it.
I just go like that.
Get
up to the
get out.
Now.
Get out.
Let's get up to the room.
Oh, Uncle Albert, you didn't have to do that.
Get it in installments.
For climbing that mountain and surviving the brutally cold temps, Richie Richdale, Maximus and Co. And James Rohan times with JR, it was well worth it. You know, it was wonky donkey. Yeah. Oh look, my mum's saying, I know why they call you Little Willie Rich. I am your mum. I know,
they definitely do things differently down south. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, my family are picking on me.
Jeez.
They've seen you, mate. They've seen you in your birthday. If they know, though, didn't they? Little
well, my mum saw me when I was first born. So
well, yeah.
The thing is, I just haven't grown much since.
That just reads like it was.
Yeah. yeah. Wrong on every level. All right, hang on. I don't know that again. Can't even talk properly. I would defend you, Rich, but I'm enjoying watching the discomfort too much. Thank you, mate. Watching me squirm in my own skin. Thank you, Uncle Albert. Though, yeah, it was really good. Bit scary at times, but it was good. I never thought I was going to make it. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I said I was going to do it. Oh,
burned by your mum though. That's legendary.
What's that?
Burned by your mum though. That's legendary.
I know. I might have to put her on the block list.
No, please don't. Your mum has just gone like skyrocketed.
She's the G now, isn't she? She's everyone's hero.
Yeah.
Not all heroes wear capes.
Yeah, all that.
From the top rope, Pat Walker. Yeah, very. I luckily haven't had to sit. Well, I'm glad you haven't. I'm glad you haven't. I would hate to be like knocked over in the street and all my clothes got ripped off. Yeah, it wouldn't be very nice to my daughter seeing me in my birthday suit. Be a bit weird.
That's why we have Operation U-Tree.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That is exactly right. But yeah. I don't know what else to say on that matter, really.
No, let's just move on.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Cricket or something. I don't know anything about cricket.
Yeah, we'll move on from that.
Rich, I don't know if you answered me earlier. Did you answer? Did you and Amanda said something earlier about a challenge or something?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, I want to go and see that, Chris. The Only Fools and Horses musical. Huh?
You taking the piss?
No, Chris.
I've asked that twice now, and every time I ask you it, you just
I said to you before. I said to you before. She's doing a challenge, and she wants me and you to go on.
Well, you didn't tell me shit. What is this challenge?
I didn't tell you.
What is it then?
I don't really know what it is myself. We'll have to speak to Amanda and find out, because I don't really know what it is myself. I think you go out and buy 5 items and You're competing against Amanda and competing against each other.
Can I buy the 5 items from my loft?
Yes. Yeah, just don't tell anyone though.
Yeah.
Uncle Albert, come over to the UK and we'll go and watch the Only Fools and Horses musical. I want to see that.
Yeah,
That looks really
I'm a
good.
little bit on the fence, but I think it would be good. Any musical, I think.
And the
So,
Back to the Future
I'm a
one's
fan.
supposed to be amazing. Back to the Future is supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I heard good things about that.
There it goes, date. Pat couldn't
The last musical
Pat
was
couldn't get any funnier. Love it. She's not funny. She's not funny. Nice one, Unk. George won that challenge. Ha. Max is getting fuming. What was with that chocolate? Whisky.
Was.
Ross is in. Good evening, Ross.
CBD chocolate. That's what it was.
Oh
This
yes,
is like
yeah. Chill. It's making him chill out. Not. Hey, Rich and Co. Hope all is well. Good to see you, Ross. Haven't seen you for a while, mate, but good to see you. Sophie's done Amanda's challenge.
Tell you, I haven't been over to see for a while, and I've
Who's
just
that?
watched quite a bit, man. It's oh my days! I've actually my mind's gone blank. The geezer used to have Lee and
Pratt's on film.
yes, Pratt's
I
on
saw.
film.
I was down in Aldi the other day getting some bits and pieces, and I saw Ash. I haven't seen Lee.
Ash. That's
Yeah,
it.
I haven't seen that. I've
His name.
never seen Ash before, but I saw him down there. But I haven't seen Lee for a while. He's taken on this new job since leaving the shop and that. But yeah, the shop shut down now. It's all empty, unfortunately. Some would think tournament would lower the tone of things, but this is Saturday Night's Live. The tone can't get any lower. It really can't. It's the drink. Connor doesn't drink normally. It can be from your death pile, Max. There you go. Amanda's saying it can be from your death pile. Has he frozen?
My whole pile was the death pile.
Well, that's true. Same as mine.
That just doesn't get listed.
I couldn't. No, I'm not having that one. I'm not highlighting no more of your comments, mother. How rude. Couldn't tell if I was a boy or a girl. Cheeky mare. Back to the Future was incredible. We saw one of the first shows in Manchester. They pull out some effects that you wouldn't believe you could in the theatre. Jaw dropping. I've heard that. I've heard it's really, really good. I don't mind going and seeing a show. That's the only reason I go to London is just to see a show and spend a night away or whatever. Is Dave in a sex dungeon? I'm guessing that's not a green screen.
That looks sick.
Yeah.
Well, some people have a red room, but they're just too vanilla for me, I'm afraid.
We sort of got a colour theme going on though. It's like we're actually quite in sync with our colour backgrounds, although mine shouldn't be the colour it is, just because I've got no lights on really. But I think it looks quite a moody, medieval. No, you fucked it. Get back to the other one, man.
No,
that's better.
That one.
I feel more at home here.
Rodcast. Does that say Rodcast? Rich's Rodcast.
Oh, it says podcast.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice little backgrounds. Right.
Yeah, we need to get your mum on. We need to get your mum on.
No, we really don't need to get my mum on.
Right,
let's have
everybody
Rich.
in the chat, if you want to see Pat on the live stream,
everybody in the chat,
if you want to thumbs up this video,
that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
Is it because you're chicken? Are you Chicken McFly?
I'm chicken. I'm chicken. Yeah, I'm chicken. Friday and Saturday nights off for having a drink or 12, but I don't discriminate. Any night is fair game for a few drinks. Very true. Very true. Stick in a background OG Monument Valley on Dave. Stick a background OG Monument Valley. Monument Valley. Would look great.
I'll have to Google that one.
I saw Moulin Rouge was amazing. I've not seen that. I've seen Kinky Boots, Oliver,
Kinky Boots,
Mamma Mia. What's the other one? Les Mis. Yeah, I've seen a few now.
Oh, I went to, when was it? About 3 weeks ago, I went to see Lion King in Manchester.
That is supposed to be really good.
Within 90 seconds, I was crying. And
my wife loves Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my stepdaughter got invited to she got tickets sent to her by none other than Mr. Jimmy Choo, because she's done some modelling for him. So she's got photos of her drinking with Jimmy Choo. He's told his assistant to send out 2 tickets for the red carpet premiere to my stepdaughter, and her and my wife Nat went to the red carpet VIP thing of Footloose.
Right.
Footloose, was it Footloose? Or no, it wasn't. Dirty Dancing, actually. I'm telling lies. It was Dirty Dancing. And they walked down the red carpet. There was loads of like famouses there. She had a couple of them like nearly had a punch up, but that on live stream.
Most things at the theatre, especially
everyone's doing the thumbs up. It ain't going to make a blind bit of difference.
Oh mate, you've got to do it.
I'd have to come on with a bag on the edge
or something.
No, because look, I'd be redder than I am now otherwise.
Well,
I don't know whether that's because of the heater or the bashing I'm getting.
Just think of how your subscribers will just go through the roof because of your mum being on.
It won't.
In fact, it might encourage her to have her own channel.
I'll tell you what will go up. I'll tell you what will go up. The amount of trolls will go up. We'll go live stream. I'll get Santa to break out that list of his.
That's what it is, isn't
it? Yeah. Do it. Some people will do anything for YouTube fame. See Thriller Live. Yeah, Thriller Live's supposed to be really good.
I mean,
hairspray at the theatre. That was sick. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I've not seen Hairspray.
No, but anything you watch, I never thought I'd entertain that. Do you know what I mean? But when
I never thought I'd like shows.
Give anything the time of day, you'd end up enjoying or taking some good bits from it. But
Madam
Butterfly. Back to the Future.
See, my mum does love me, really. She just likes giving me a bit of grief. Maximus & Co. background looks like he's running really fast.
That's what I was doing that.
We saw a travelling Broadway show called Tina about Tina Turner. That's just on over here now. Oh, look.
What?
Right.
No.
Right. Right.
Mate, I thought it was actually the guy coming in going to tell us off because we've been.
You better believe it, Mandingo. Right.
James, you look ill in that picture, mate. What's going on?
You better believe it, Mandingo, my little schmeckaroo. Right.
He's doing a Wasky review.
This is some serious live stream.
Yeah.
Right.
I've seen someone do a YouTube channel with a demon mask on. His name was Your Fave Demon.
You better believe it, Mandingo.
That's all you're going to get out of him for half an hour now.
Yeah, that's all you're going to get.
Right.
He doesn't want to put on Pat on live in case she breaks out a family album. Yeah, I couldn't have the family album coming out.
Are you at a spa?
Who?
James.
Oh no, not now. I don't think.
Not now, my little schmeckaroo balls. I'm in a tent now doing some serious Wasky reviews.
All these jokes are not working for the chat.
Get your beak around that one.
Yeah,
get your beak around that one. Get your beak around that one, my little schmeckaroo balls.
Now everyone's going to have to go and watch the Blot Outdoors show to see what we're talking about.
You won't want it.
You know it makes total sense.
Yeah. You know it makes total sense. I love you really too. It's just so easy to always pick on the little guy.
I'm just not stop burping. It's just rank.
I reckon Max looks like Spider-Man when he was making his own costumes.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the wrestling.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Question
now
for
he looks like Daredevil. You better believe it.
Question for all three of you. If you were a wrestler, what would your wrestling name be?
The little schmeckarooble.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't think you're going to win any fights with a little in your title.
No.
Who said anything about winning?
It's the taking part that counts.
You better believe it.
Right, question. I'm going to throw that out to the chat. If you were a wrestler, Mexican or otherwise, what would your wrestler name be?
My favorite wrestler was the two people from Japan, and they were called Takemiki Oku. They were the best wrestlers ever. And they were called Funaki and Taki Mikioka. Used to run in the ring and like they always lost, but they were
What was
just
the Bushwhackers.
the Bushwhackers are brilliant as well. Bushwhackers. I just like anyone who's like high energy and just funny.
My favourite, my back in the day
Have you been to the
favourite, you know,
dentist?
80s, was it 90?
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan, they were my two favourite double acts. Obviously, the two favourites back in the day. My brother and I used to watch it. But then when the new age wrestling, the old, still WWF or later WWF, who's it? Oh, the Hardy Boys, the Hardy Brothers, or Takeshi and Scotty 2 Hotty and Grandmaster.
I've never ever watched
Rikishi.
wrestling.
You mean Rikishi? Not
the one.
Takeshi. That's Takeshi's Castle. That's a completely different thing.
I got the two
You
mixed
better
up.
believe it, Mandingo.
Yeah, Rikishi used to put his ass in people's face, didn't he?
He did, yeah. That was
trying to do to me
brutal.
and you when we was away. You know when he kept trying to do it when we was asleep. You know when he kept pulling those trousers and sitting on your face and stuff.
When he pulled down his trousers in the middle of my living room after 5 minutes of meeting him.
He does, doesn't he? Sounds like he's been to a dentist.
Who?
You better believe it, Mandingo.
Who sounded like a bit
James.
James? I thought you were talking about me.
Oh, sorry, no.
James
Block.
sounds like has been to the dentist. Yeah. You better believe it, Mandingo. Right.
I picked the kids up early the other day.
Who
on a
invited
Friday.
Jimmy Cranky?
Jeez, yeah, it does sound like Jimmy Cranky.
Who invited Jimmy Cranky? Oh, you better believe it, Mandingo.
This is a proper weird stream tonight, isn't it?
Oh, this is a proper weird stream tonight. It's always like this, isn't it? Right.
You know that James was sitting there looking at him going,
Their
Oh,
streams
dear.
always involve alcohol, though. Standard.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true.
You better believe it, Mandingo.
you.
Dude, that's
Oh.
it's even. I want to sleep with you.
Right.
Moved on to the tea.
Oh, it's crazy. Ugh. Sounds like blooming. Sounds like Brumley Cellar.
I think
Oh, he's
even
gone.
I think
He's
my,
gone.
My wrestler name would be Mr. Creosote.
Mr. Chris.
Oh yes, I like Mr. Creosote. I used to have some of the latex appliances where they made his fat cheeks, yeah, and his chin and that. Yeah, Mr. Creosote. Do you know what?
Have you got any props left from anything Monty Python?
No, that was the last things I had was the prosthetics, the face prosthetics for Mr. Creosote.
The reason I ask is that my bike club, the theme for they have a theme for the rallies every year. August Bank Holiday weekend. You're invited, by the way. This year, the theme is Monty Python.
Oh wow! Oh, that'd be quite cool.
Yep.
Search Dave to see Monument Valley at its best. Look at a couple of clips of the searchers. Me and my sister Faves George loved Doris Day. My late great auntie used to work in Bloomingdale's, and she said Doris used to come in looking like a scruff but bought loads of lovely bling collars. Nice. Very nice.
I prefer this one, to be honest.
What, Doris Day?
Doris Day in the Sex Dungeon.
Doris Day. Ain't done
Who
yet.
doesn't want to see that movie on Pornhub?
Oh yeah, that'd be quite good.
How long you got left this live stream?
Not long.
So
Sean
that
said-
quiz out, man.
Yeah, no, I was doing a quiz, but then I've been busy. But what I'll do is I'll ask a couple of the cards in there. Sean saying I stopped watching wrestling when Big Daddy bit the dust. I know. Never forget Shirley Crabtree's name was as well, Big Daddy. And I used to like Giant Haystacks as well. Giant Haystacks was cool as well. They were the ones. They were the men. All right, let me see if anyone can guess these quotations. All right. Let's just do a couple of these cards, and if people like it, I'll do a quiz up for next week.
Which
Right.
right. Funny. You've said that every week since I've been watching now. It's over 2
Oh,
years.
shut up, you Jesus! You tell him.
If you want me to do the quiz for you, I'll do it. Just ask.
Do it.
Not now. No, you can't put me on the spot
Oh.
like that. I'm not Sky. I can't work you on demand, mate.
Max, I mean, Connor is rolling up for when the live ends.
What are you on about?
All right,
Keep
so
rolling.
I'm going to tell you something someone said. A saying someone said. Then I'm going to give you 3 options of who said it. All right. I always like Mick Foley, aka Mankind Cactus.
Wrestler. What?
Ah,
Oh, that's a wrestler, you dickhead. I thought that was a
Oh,
great question.
I do
Bloody
know
hell.
Mick Foley. No,
He's played with the same guy.
Mick McManus, yeah, as well. Mick McManus. Right. So, marriage is a wonderful invention, but then again, so is the bicycle repair kit. Right. Was it said by Michael Palin? Was it said by Billy Connolly? Or was it said by Sandy Shaw?
Billy Connolly. Connolly, whatever his name is.
You reckon Billy Connolly?
Yeah, it's the only one. I
So
know.
read that again.
Marriage is a wonderful invention, but then again, so is the bicycle repair kit. Dave's looking at Mr. Google.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing some self promotion.
Right.
You're making this shit up.
All right, so George is saying Billy Connolly. Jade has
Who?
actually met Billy Connolly. When I was in-
Spike Milligan.
Billy,
That's why you say Spike Milligan. Yeah, I'm going to
No.
go with Billy
no,
Connolly.
it was Michael Palin, Billy Connolly, or Sandy Shaw. So Jade's met Billy because I met him when I was young. Sean's saying Sandy Shaw. Oh look,
Michael Palin.
everyone-
Let me change my answer.
everyone's saying
You
Billy
just googled
Connolly.
that. I see in your glasses, Dave. You googled that.
I really didn't.
He really didn't. He really didn't because it's Billy Connolly. All right.
No, what Dave just done then, he was like, shit, did he actually see? Because he
Is
just
it
got
possible?
received some nude picture from someone. Like, did they just see my reflection of my glasses?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
There
I'm
you go.
lining up my Pornhub playlist for later.
So everyone that said Billy Connolly, well done. Me and Jade have met him. Right, so quote, right, full-fronted nudity has now become accepted by every branch of the theatrical profession, with the possible exception of a lady accordion players. And it's either Yoko Ono.
Is this just a true or false one, yeah?
No, one of these people said this. Full-fronted
All right.
nudity has now become accepted by every branch of the theatrical profession, with the possible exception of lady accordion players. And it was either Yoko Ono. Yeah, exactly. Yoko Ono, Barbara Windsor, or Dennis Norden.
Go for the first one, but I don't know, man. I'm just guessing. This is all guesswork for me.
I don't think a woman would say that.
If it wasn't a movie, though, it's because playing a character and all that sort of stuff, you don't know in what context it'd be. But I'm going to say Barbara Windsor only because it's
Yeah,
so
Barbara
Windsor.
How well this quote thing, Rich?
Yeah,
I don't know. Everyone's got that one, but look, everyone got Billy Connolly one. But it's probably something he'd say. Right, Jade's saying it's Dennis Norden. Lindsay and Alvin are saying Yoko Ono. Ian saying Dennis. Belle saying Dennis. Amanda saying Dennis. So what are you guys saying?
Well, if it was in a movie, I would say maybe Barbara Windsor, but a bloke wrote it because that's a bloke if you say that, I'm sure.
There you go. So what's your answer?
Barbara Windsor.
Babs.
Yeah.
Who you saying?
Babs.
Right, so George is saying Barbara. What are you saying, Max?
Barbara.
No, it was Dennis Norden. You were right. You should have
That's what I
stuck
meant,
with
sorry,
it.
Dennis. Sorry, did I say Barbara? I meant Dennis. That's what I was meant to say. Yeah.
Right. Try this one then. I like the whiskey old and the women young. It was either Errol Flynn, Rod Stewart, or
Definitely wasn't Rod
Jimmy
Stewart.
Savile.
or Virgil.
Errol Flynn definitely wasn't Rod Stewart. He likes the women young.
No, but that's what it said. I like the whiskey old and the women young.
I think it's Rod.
He likes. Oh, right, okay.
I like the whiskey old and the women young.
Yes, Rod.
No, Lindsay and Alvin. It is not Gary Glitter, although you're probably right.
Wow. Somebody had to drag it down a little bit further, and well done, Lindsay and Alvin.
We'll
Rod Stewart
pass
then.
we'll
I got
pass
one.
that.
I've got one. Hold on, I got one. Just quick.
George is saying Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart.
Oh God, no. Sophie's saying Jimmy S.
Yeah, I said.
Got to put Coke in my Jack Daniels.
Jade is saying Errol. Bell saying Rod. Amanda saying Rod. That's a country song, isn't it? Picking up this quote thing, Rich. Yes, pick it up. Right. So, what are you boys saying? Errol Flynn, Rod Stewart, or Virgil? I don't even know who Virgil is.
Rod.
What are you saying, Max?
Rod.
It was
Rod
Errol
Stewart.
Flynn.
Oh,
It was Errol Flynn. So well done, Jade. Well done, Sean. Well done, Chris.
I got a good little one. Can I just ask a question? This might be
Go
quite
on.
easy.
Go for it.
Easy. I just googled this one. It's a little like what do you call it? Like a little what's them things called? Riddle. Well, it's not a riddle. What has 3 legs and holds a camera?
Richard, apparently.
Yeah.
Shut up.
That is a brilliant comment, Uncle Albert.
Right. I'll tell you what. We'll do one more, right? Because then I'll save these and we'll do it next week.
Good, mate. This is what it's about, man. Like this.
It is what it's about. And if people enjoy it and they say after I'd read this one out, if you say you enjoy it and you want a quiz on this next week, we'll do the quiz next week. Who described rock and roll as sung, played, and written by cretinous goons? Hang on. Who described rock and roll as sung by and played by and written by cretinous goons, the martial music of every sideburn delinquent on the face of the earth? Who said that? And it's either Martin Luther King, Frank Sinatra, or Harold Wilson. I'll say it again for you. I'll say it again for you one time.
Say it again. You don't need to go through that. That was painful. Just read, who's the geezer in the end? Who's Harold? What did he do?
Harold Wilson.
Who is he?
I can't tell you, otherwise you'll work it out, wouldn't you?
Well, fucking know. Do you know? I don't want to know who the guy is. Like with the actor.
Harold Wilson, I think, was an MP.
All right. And the other one was. Did you say Martin Luther King? Did you say?
It was Martin Luther King, Frank Sinatra, or Harold Wilson, who described rock and roll as sung, played, and written by cretinous goons, the martial music of every sideburn delinquent on the face of the earth.
Sinatra.
Right. Chris is saying I type an answer and the 2 panelists on show don't take it as the right one. Unprecedented.
No. What was it? What was the options? Sorry, I was reading something.
It's Martin Luther King, Frank Sinatra, or Harold Wilson.
Harold Wilson.
Carolyn's. Oh, look, Carolyn's in now. Look, James's wife. Right. You're saying what are you saying, Dave? Harold Wilson.
Harold Wilson. Yeah.
What are you saying, Max?
What did I just say a minute ago?
Sinatra.
That's the one. Yeah, I'll say it's Frank.
Gaze in wonderment, feeble-minded internet personalities and seekers of truth. Dave's link is there's Dave's link. ABL reselling. So Chris is saying it's Wilson. George is saying it's Frank Sinatra. Jade saying it's Frank Sinatra. Carolyn's saying smash the thumbs up. So it's probably I would say that's probably my little schmeckaroobles. Uncle Albert saying Mozart, although that's not one of the answers. Lindsay and Alvin are saying Frank Sinatra. Sean saying
Lindsay
Frank.
and Alvin. Yes, Sean, on the Frank.
PM 1966. He was Sinatra. Old Blue Eyes.
People that I actually know, and I've only known Barbara Windsor, Frank Sinatra. And what was the other one that we? Actually, I know Martin Luther King, but I can't imagine him saying it.
Right, so it was Frank Sinatra. There you go. So if you like these sort of questions, guys, let me know, and we will do that next week for a quiz.
I'm excited for it. I'm moist for it already.
No, I can see you're not, Dave. See you're ready for bed.
What was that program back in the day? And it was a game show type thing. There was team against another team of people, and one of the challenges was they had headphones on. That's like play the beat or the hum the tune of that song, and then they've got to guess it. And then
name that tune. It's called Name That Tune.
Nah, but they've done a load of different stuff. It weren't just that throughout the whole of the challenges. I think they've done a variety of different things, but spice it up, man. Let's just start bringing some of that stuff into it.
Yeah, I'll do one more, right? Sean saying, find out why 742 people who can't spell TK Maxx have been so far. Maximus and Co. Lindsay, that was, yeah, a lot of fun. Sinatra, ball socks. Right, did I ever tell you how I shot a wild elephant in my pajamas? How he got into my pajamas, I'll never know.
Groucho Marx.
Woody Allen, Groucho Marx.
It's his pants.
Hi, Tam. Tam's in. He's finished his video. He's finished the video, editing the video. Jade, that's because you have the questions. Right, okay. I can't believe you got that one. It's a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations. Winston Churchill, Harold Wilson, or Frank Muir?
Got to be Harold this time. He ain't going to be on two cards and not be one of the answers. Right, it says Harold.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that as well. No idea.
That makes
Right.
sense.
It is a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations. Winston Churchill, Harold Wilson, or Frank Muir? Are you saying Harold Wilson?
Think, can't I say, innit? Yeah, Harold Wilson.
Right,
They are the sound politicians are the soundbite guys.
As Joe passed out, Churchill. Who's saying Churchill? So George is saying Churchill. Jade saying Churchill. Sean saying Churchill. Amanda saying Churchill. Chris is saying Muir. I don't even know who that is. Churchill. Frank. I don't think Frank was. Oh, Frank Muir was. Yeah, you're right. Chris is calling my bluff. It was Winston Churchill. And for a bonus point, that although we're not giving out points, what was Winston Churchill's wife's name?
Mrs. Churchill.
I was going to say it's not Mrs. Churchill. Does anybody in the chat know Mrs. Churchill's name?
Margaret.
GPT. What was Winston Churchill's wife's name? Pat. It was Pat.
No, it weren't.
Pat.
You just trying to shoehorn back into the conversation, weren't you?
Was it Betty? She'll say, was it Betty?
Rich to get his mum in onto a video.
No. There you go. Look, there's the right answer. Uncle Albert's got it. Porky's got it. Lindsay and Alvin have got it. No, George, it wasn't Amber. It wasn't Nora. Birchill was his wife. No, it was Clementine.
In fairness to Thrifty, Amber's the same colour as a Clementine.
Well, I suppose you could. Yeah, I suppose you could get away with that. Town versus spoiler. It's the dumpster dive video hall with Bell and I. Nice.
A lot of people getting on the dumpster dive, aren't they?
I tried that, but it was out the back of a nursery. Didn't work out too well.
No.
All right. What we're going to finish. We're going to finish in a minute. Look, this is one last one. God does not play dice. Who said it? It was God does not play dice was either said by Albert Einstein, Omar Sharif, or Marlon Brando.
Omar Sharif.
Omar Sharif.
What are you saying, Max?
I'm not saying nothing. I can't answer. I'm going to put it to the audience. I need to use my lifeline, and I'm going to phone a friend. Actually, I'm going to phone.
Sean's saying Albert Einstein.
Yeah, I'm going with Omar Sharif.
George is saying Omar Sharif. Paul is saying Omar.
Phone a friend.
Uncle Albert saying Einstein. Lindsay and Alvin are saying Einstein.
I'm going to change my answer to Einstein if that's where Uncle Albert's going.
Omar, I could be a contender, Rich. Yeah, you could definitely. I'm
He's
putting
the
my link up,
official,
guys.
Cookie and the Hayden's statistician. He's an intelligent guy.
It was Albert Einstein. There you go. There you go. So we'll have a bit of that next week. Yes, right, guys. For the last bit, whack your links in for your YouTubes and for your Instagrams and all that. Whack them in now while there's still time.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole, guacamole.
Better believe it.
You better believe it, Mandingo.
I'm from Essex, in case you couldn't tell.
But there's Amanda's link. Dave,
I'm from below.
whack yours in again, Dave.
I'm doing.
Oh, it's ABL reselling. Just type in YouTube.
Yeah, type in that. Look, you probably
In
all
fact, I
subscribe
found
to
out
him,
this
innit?
week I am the #1 Dave Keefe in the world on Google.
Well, there you
I
go.
found that out this week.
I've been more obscene.
I mean, don't ask me why I found that out.
Numbers are my thing, says the official Cookie and Hayden statistician. Alvin saying, Rich, Max, a trip to St. Lucia one day. There's a walk in Volcano. Great hike. Sounds nice. Sounds nice. If YouTube want to sponsor us, someone put my link in, please. Someone put Tonks's link in. I'm putting a link in. Support that link. Support link that I forgot to link before putting the link in. There you go. There's Amanda's.
It's not supposed to be anything vintage.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah. No, what? Any tigging?
Any
Any
gin vintage.
any tigging?
All the tinging, all the tingings, all the tingings.
Nobody who
Oh,
gingers.
careful when you click on that link.
I'm not admin, so I'm not able to. Yes, you. What? You can do it. You can do it.
Carol of the
You
Spanner.
can do it.
George doesn't know his, but I'm sure someone can put your link in, George. Admin. Well, hang on. Let me have a look. What's going on here? Oh, I can't do it, can I? Because I ain't got my phone. So I'll have to do it on my phone.
I've been watching a lot of Tonks videos lately.
Have you?
Oh, I love it. I mean, I love
Yeah.
Scottish people generally, but
Yeah.
what a great channel. Really good. The chemistry between them is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, when we had them on at Christmas, it was good. Lucky Man Tonks Boutique. There you go. That's her link, by the way. I cut and posted. There you go. No spanner. I can't do it unless I do it on my phone. So I should. Well, listen, I know who it is anyway. So we know who it is. There you go. There's Amanda's. Someone put Max's in for me, please. There you go.
Don't worry about
There's
it.
Dave's. You ain't retired. You're still editing, mate. You're never
If you
retired.
subscribe to my channel, you'll get an invitation to my sex dungeon.
You can't
you
say
go.
fairer than that. Come
I
on.
can't say fairer than that. That's either a good thing or a really, really bad thing.
The same night that you invited me and Rich down, though, is it?
Yeah.
Not for the same night that you let me and Rich down, is it? You're not going to.
It's another night. It's another night. We're
It's
not
another
talking
different
about
night. It's a different night.
That's a special invite night.
There you go. Tonks saying, thanks, ABL. That means a lot coming from you. There you go. He's a legend, is James. Such a gent. Can't wait to meet up again this year and actually get some pickups.
Right.
There you go. Right, got another couple of minutes to get your links in. Come on, let's get Maximus and Co's in. Oh, mind you, I think you can do it now. If you got Instagram, stick your Instagram links in. I'm feeling generous. Feeling generous. There you go. But that's enough for me. ABL reselling blocked.
Fair enough. Can't argue with that.
Sub their special, Lindsay and Alvin. And they are on Amanda's channel tomorrow. So anything vintage, they're on the channel tomorrow, 9:15 after Nick and Andrea. Got 2 wholesale unboxes coming out this week. 40p and 70p closed. Nice. Sick what in. Thank you, Sean. I'll have to get Santa to post links. No spanners for only fools and horses stars. There you go. But Santa's got the magic keys, so he
Criminal.
can do it. Anything vintage 52. There you go.
Uncle Albert
I'm
needs a
not-
spanner as well, Rich.
Huh?
Uncle Albert needs a spanner as well.
Yeah, I'll give Uncle Albert a spanner once I get back to my mobile. I'll go through it and I will make more spanners. Max, you're really letting your hair down tonight, Jade's saying.
Yeah, mate, I'm about to go and get a.
He did let his hair down. He let his hair down on holiday.
Huh?
He let your hair down on your Ollybobs for the weekend.
That's what?
What?
At the weekend, I let my hair down all the time,
No,
man.
the weekend we went away, you let your hair down, I
I
said.
always let my hair down. The only time I don't let my hair down is when I go to bed, because I don't know how women or anyone with long hair sleeps with their hair down. I keep waking up. I think I said this before. You're breathing your own hair in your mouth, man. It's disgusting.
I don't have that problem.
It's disgusting, man. I hate it. It actually feels like someone's trying to kill you. Like,
Usually wake up with a bloody dog on my head.
Oh.
Well, they keep sneaking on the bed a little.
You only like being
Thanks,
choked
big
during
like that.
special times,
And
don't you?
weird, just the way I like it. Thank you, George. Appreciate that. All right, guys, we're going to finish up. If you haven't whacked your links in, you're too late. But thank you for staying with us for this mad 2 hours and 20 minutes, which it went a bit bonkers tonight and way off the way we usually do things. But hey ho,
It
I
should
suppose
be
I
off
suppose
script.
it's different. But yeah, thanks, Dave, and thanks, Max. And thank you to all of you lot. Really appreciate it. What's that saying? Hang on. Don't you put your hair on the sideboard when you sleep, Rich? No, don't need to. Don't need to. Thanks, chat. It's great evening. Lots of fun. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend. Don't hit the thumbs up on the way out. And you'll see Lindsay and Alvin on Amanda's channel tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thanks to every single one of you. Jade, love you lots. And I'm thinking of you, darling. And if you need me, you know where I am. Anytime, night or day. And speak to you guys next week. We'll try and get some video up this week. But if not, I'll see you next weekend. See you later.